It all. This is a warning. You better avoid. Poets are paranoid. DJs destroy. Yes, I came back.
Yeah, come on. What? Come here. Come on.
Three times you did it again.
Hey, come on. Strawberry bit, I'm jamming. Hey, bro, her little trim might come through blaming. Post on the corner, you camping. Get bro like the post office, nigga, I stamp it. I get in the door, mill a nigga gon' slam it. Was talking, we almost caught him, damn it. Y'all want this on my cousin? We have his hand on his leg like the nigga was cramping. Wait, boy, you not in it, so get out the way. I get this girl right now trying to give me some top, that Jill might make my day. I'm not with all the little boss, you better pray so high, don't hit your face. If you got a dream, don't be out here dissing, I might just turn into James already. Yeah, you know what it is, get right, get left. I already know that I got asthma, I'm on this beach trying to catch my breath. My bro looking like Chucky, he whack him. He with the murder, he not with the death. Stomping the mount on the bed like Pop, feeling like T-Baby, know I'm a stealth. Yeah, get low, 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 yeah. She shaking that butt, I told her to get low, yeah. This girl won't fight, her last name Jackson, she got a fro, yeah. I will not drop my dog, can't let you tap my toe, yeah. Man, this tryna go to the top, know his career on go. What? Strawberry bit, I'm jamming. Hey, bro, her little trim might come through blaming. Post on the corner, you camping. Get bro like the post office, nigga, I stamp it. I get in the door, mill a nigga gon' slam it. Was talking, we almost caught him, damn it. Y'all want this on my cousin? We have his hand on his leg like the nigga was cramping. Wait, boy, you not in it, so get out the way. I get this girl right now trying to give me some top, that Jill might make my day. I'm not with all the little boss, you better pray so high, don't hit your face. If you got a dream, don't be out here dissing, I might just turn into James already. Yeah, get low, 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 yeah, get low.
Man, oh man, it's your boy Mookie Jones for Rated R Sports Base, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls across the world. Man, we already got a super chat in the chat, man. Salute to my guy, what's his name? Carl OG Laker fan. He said, I'm no longer a Lakers fan. Do the Clippers have a spot, my brother? Man, say, bro. Clippers are even worse. Or, no, they're not even worse. We're better than Lakers, but, you know what I'm saying? We just a franchise that's not lucky, man. But, ladies and gentlemen, man, the Lakers fans are very, very upset at your boys, LeBron James. And to this guy, Rob Moore, eat a big loan. Choke on a loan something, man. Real talk, bruh. Just because we talk about the Lakers and talk about LeBron, you dumbass nigga, right? That'll mean that, you should be upset and be like a little hoe. So shut your dumb ass up, Rob Moore. You're a clown. You're a clown, Rob Moore, right? But yeah, chat. The Lakers fans are very, very upset at LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen, right? For basically, coming out there and sitting there saying that he has nothing to play for. He has nothing to win. He basically sat there and said that the Lakers are just, he basically gave up. He basically quit. He basically admitted to being out there just stat padding and stuff like that. And I feel for the Los Angeles Lakers fan, man. I feel for the Los Angeles Lakers because at the end of the day, this man has literally destroyed a whole organization. This man has literally just torched a whole organization, destroyed a whole organization. What up, my brother Greenleaf? But this man has torpedoed a whole organization. He's the reason why the Lakers are in the situation. We look at the moves that transpire him forcing the organization to go a different way by getting their hands on Russell Westbrook. When we talk about countless of meltdowns in the Western Conference Finals, missing the playoffs, even the play-in tournament multiple times as well, not having the Lakers finish the top 3-4 seed. And this is the guy that's supposed to be the face of the franchise. And the only thing that this man has broken is nothing but just stats, right? And at the end of the day, the stats look fine and dandy, but that's not how we measure you, LeBron. When you sit there and say that you don't have nothing to play for and that, you know what I'm saying, that the shit is just done, and, you basically have nothing to, go out there and perform to people that sit there and pay millions and millions of dollars on tickets to watch you excel and to watch the Los Angeles Lakers win a championship as well. then a lot of people have a lot of issues with that Mr. LeBron James, bro. So he has destroyed a franchise that is the most perceived franchise in sports, and now they look like a clown show. That's why I called them the Bad Girls Club of LA. This is part A for y'all, man. But hear what LeBron James had to sit there and say, chat.
Is there anything left for me to accomplish as a basketball player? No. Everything else is extra credit. I'll take it. I'll take it, though. I love it. I love what I do. But I don't need to. No, I got everything. LeBron,
he's got everything. So this season, winning a championship, that's not something to accomplish. I mean, I get it. And I'm always saying that he hasn't accomplished a lot, but why are you playing then? Is it just for pictures with you and your son with the same uniform on, or are you trying to win another championship? What I have to accomplish is to win this fine organization, which did me a solid, put my team, my son.
Wait, did him a what?
A solid.
What did he do for them?
No,
a few years back.
No, he did him a
man. Well, I 100% agree with Rob Parker, and this man LeBron James is a clown. He's a clown, ladies and gentlemen. Right? There is no motherfucking way that you sit there and say there is nothing that you should accomplish in this league when you're trying to chase the GOAT in Chicago and Michael Jeffrey fucking Jordan. There is nothing. You come up there and sit there and say that there's nothing that you have nothing to accomplish when the Lakers are, you bought to the Los Angeles Lakers to win multiple championships with you and Anthony Davis, 2 top 10 players in the motherfucking league. So at the end of the day, when head coaches have been fired under LeBron James fucking watch, right? And he go get his podcast mate and fucking JJ Redick to be his fucking coach. And people want to sit there and put the blame on Darvin Ham and sit there and say this is all Darvin Ham's fault, and Darvin Ham is the reason why the Los Angeles Lakers are struggling, and this is Darvin Ham, and get Darvin Ham off the Los Angeles Lakers. He is terrible for this organization as well and stuff like that, bro. It's like, when are we going to be honest? This man LeBron has destroyed y'all organization. He has a lot to fucking accomplish. LeBron James has a lot to fucking accomplish, because what has this nigga accomplished, bro? What has this nigga accomplished, bro? Since being with the Los Angeles Lakers, he hasn't done shit since being with the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been a big clown since he's been with the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. Real talk. Nigga, accomplished, what the fuck you playing the game for? We play the game to win, not pad stats. So what this motherfucker is doing is fucking stat padding. This is LeBron James has sat there and came out there and said that he is officially a stat padder. That's what LeBron James do. He is a stat padder. He's nothing without those stats. You can't make a case of LeBron James being a GOAT without using stats. Real talk. So at the end of the day, chat, are y'all surprised? Are y'all fucking shocked? Because I'm not shocked, nor damn I'm fucking surprised. Because this is what LeBron James is. This is what LeBron James do. Right? LeBron James basically sat there and said that he ain't playing for shit. He ain't doing shit. Nigga, your goal was to bring this team another fucking championship. And every time you fucking fail, Mr. LeBron James, this hurts your fucking legacy. You got swept in the Western Conference Finals. You got beat in 5 games. It took Darvin Ham to get the blame for that shit, right? Then you fucking use your nepotism to get your trash ass fucking son into the fucking league. Then you're on the contract. Then you sign a 2-year, $50 million contracts that trying to put the Lakers into the second apron, because not only are you stealing money, but the Lakers trying to build a roster that can help y'all niggas win. But you, on the other hand, taking a 2-year, $100 million, $50 million a fucking year, and expecting to build a championship roster with y'all. They have sacrificed for you, LeBron James. They have bent over backwards, and you have completely fucked them raw. You fucked over Jeannie Buss. You fucked over Rob Pelinka. Magic seen the writing on the wall, and that's why that nigga left. Real talk. You the reason why they got Russell Westbrook. You the reason why they left out on valuable players like KCP, elite three-point shooter, great point of attack defender, Kyle Kuzma, secondary creation out on the wing, right? Great rebounder, good defender. Alex Caruso. Because you wanted Russell Westbrook. And ever since they got Russell Westbrook, ladies and gentlemen, the Lakers haven't recovered ever since then. But this motherfucker want to come on a fucking post-game interview talk about he has nothing to prove? You owe the motherfucking Lakers. And I am fucking very, very upset that the Los Angeles Lakers have to do. I'm very, very upset that Los Angeles Lakers have to deal with this. I'm very, very upset, bruh. And it got to a point that players don't even want to play for the shit show ass team. Players don't even want to play with LeBron. Klay Thompson decided, no, the Lakers going to offer me more money, probably a bigger role, and sat there and said, that shit show over there, I'm not going over there. Real talk. Open up your minds and break the game down. Ladies and gentlemen, do you hear the words that are coming out my mouth? The Los Angeles Lakers are just trash. They're not good as a basketball team. And this nigga want to come out there and say that he has nothing to prove? Your star player sat there and said there is nothing to prove and nothing to accomplish. So why should we expect anything for the Lakers? Why do you Laker fanboys expect anything for this same old team? That is a losing mentality. That's the reason why LeBron James got 6 finals losses. That's the reason how he has the big meltdown in professional sports in NBA history, bro. Right? That's the reason why that man has been to 10 fucking finals, only won fucking 4. That's the reason why he hasn't won since the fucking AAU tournament Disney Channel bubble, because of that mentality right there. Imagine this was Michael Jordan. Imagine if this was Kobe Bryant. Imagine if this was Tim Duncan. Can you imagine if these all-time greats that shown great leaderships, that have shown the mentality to keep on winning? And that's what separates them. And you got the little peon LeBron James. Y'all want to praise stats and what he can do in this era that is so fucking soft, that doesn't play defense, that has no help side defenders, that fucking goddamn is all about space, pace threes, layups and shit like that, and they don't even fucking guard you. They concede open fucking threes and shit like that. You want to praise his stats? Go ahead, but I praise overall impact that leads to wins. And LeBron James hasn't been an impactful player since in 2019. He hasn't been an impactful player since 2019. Let's be honest. He hasn't been an impactful player since 2019. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all know it's basketball season, because it's going to be continue cooking for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to be continue fucking exposing how delusional and how dumb this Lakers organization is. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear with the words that are coming out my mouth? This is pathetic. This is pathetic. This man talking about there's nothing to motherfucking approve, man. There's nothing to prove. I mean, who do you think you is? You ain't solidified yourself being the GOAT. You haven't solidified your resume yet, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with this little nigga, bruh? But he gonna sit there and say there's nothing to prove. If you're the best player in the fucking world, there's always something to prove. To maintain on the top, to stay on the top. When he says shit like that, bro, we can't take this nigga serious. We can't take a nigga like LeBron James fucking serious, chat. We can't take him serious. This is pathetic. And y'all wonder why the Lakers ain't doing shit. You wonder why they didn't make no moves. You wonder why they just gave up, because this nigga right here, this is nothing but a farewell tour of LeBron James playing high minutes for Bronny fucking James. I feel sorry for you Laker fans. I absolutely feel sorry for you diehard. Like, I'm not talking about the LeBron fans. I'm talking about the diehard Laker fans that have been with the team for almost every year. They're upset with this shit. They're upset with you. Make sure y'all smash the like, but get these likes up, chat. Get these likes up, man. If you agree that LeBron James is going to ruin the Los Angeles Lakers, get these likes up, man. Real talk, man. This is sad. This is sad, man. Real talk, bro. But I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at the end of the day because I know that this is where they're heading. I know that LeBron James' legacy is destroyed. I know LeBron James is trying to create some narrative that there is no expectation when there are expectations, because when you put on that purple and gold, there's expectations to go out there and perform and bring them a championship. And when you sit there and call LeBron James a top 10 player, and when you sit there and call Anthony Davis a top 10 player, when they had 2 top 10 players as well, right? And when they don't get it done, it's pointing fingers. It's pointing the blame. Oh, it's his fault. Oh, it's that fault. Oh, it's his fault. It's that fault. It's that guy's fault. That guy's fault. Aren't you tired of hearing the same old story? This is why I call them the Bad Girls Club of LA, because the same story, the same old motherfucking drama, man. The same motherfucking story, the same motherfucking drama, man. This Lakers is piss poor. They're disgusting. They're scum between my toes. And this is why they're gonna fucking this is why they're gonna fucking fail again. Real talk. I gotta drop this link. And here come these delusional ass bronzexuals. What does look at these delusional ass bronzexuals sitting here saying LeBron has nothing to prove? Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking stupid? You gotta be stupid. If you don't think LeBron James have nothing to prove, something is wrong with you, bro. Something is really wrong with you, my brother. LeBron has a lot to fucking prove. But these niggas need help. These niggas need fucking help. They need help. Right? He has to prove that he can win another championship. He has to prove that his longevity is really worth it, like you sat there and said. He has to prove that he can come out there and lead a team to a championship. If you sit there and say LeBron James the motherfucking GOAT, he has to prove that that bubble championship wasn't a fluke. He has to prove that he has to go out there and perform at this high level. There's so much shit he had to prove. Why, if there's nothing to prove, why are you in the fucking NBA then? Why? Why are you in the NBA if there's nothing to fucking prove? That is stupid. Why are you in the NBA when there's nothing to prove? He has to prove everything. He has to prove everything. He has to surpass Michael Jordan. He hasn't surpassed anything. He hasn't got 5 championships, bro. So he hasn't done anything. LeBron James has everything to prove. So all this, what he's doing right now, when he's in the NBA right now, all this shit is just all stats. All fucking stats. All fucking stats. That's what all is, bro. Now, the king of the bronzexual fan club, Mr. Ghost Town. Mrs. How you doing?
Everything's a stat, bro. Even when you count 6-0, that's a stat. Everything is a stat. So you sitting there saying he got nothing but stats.
6-0 is an accomplishment.
Still a statistic. Still a stat.
Six championships is accomplished.
Okay, Bron got 4. So what?
And 6 finals losses.
Yeah, but he got 10 appearances.
Yeah, and he has 6 finals losses.
But he can't help his team break down.
How many times LeBron James has played in the finals? How many games?
10
total games. How many played in the finals?
How many total games in the final?
Yes, how many total games he played in the
finals?
finals?
I don't know that. I ain't breaking
probably
down
over 30. That. Jordan won more games than him, and he appeared in less finals.
Well,
so when you
the point is, you keep comparing him to Jordan. Is that who you're comparing him to?
No, that's what y'all think that he's trying to compare him to. Y'all trying to compare him to Michael Jordan. There's no comparison because Michael Jordan is on a different level. It's
No,
levels
no,
to this shit.
no.
It's
He,
levels to
ain't,
this
he
shit.
under LeBron. You right. He
No,
is
no,
on
no,
a
no, no, no,
different
no, no.
level.
LeBron is over him.
Under him.
He's over him. You can't be
Man,
no
ain't no
GOAT.
LeBron. That nigga ain't
Hold
no
on.
damn LeBron.
You can't be no GOAT when you lose in the final six times.
You can't be no GOAT. You can't win without Scottie Pippen.
You can't be no GOAT. You can't be no GOAT when you can't win without an all-star.
And you can't be no GOAT with a one and
Okay.
one record. One
Okay.
playoff
And
win
you can't
without
be no GOAT
Scottie.
with 6 finals losses in the 2011 on your resume. So my point is to
Man,
sit
face
and say,
it.
hold on.
Just stop.
My point
Nobody's
is
done it longer and greater than LeBron James, bro. Come on,
longer
stop.
and greater and what? He's still losing. He's not. He hasn't been an
He's
impactful
still
player.
losing.
He hasn't been an impactful player
Man,
at all.
he just showed
he
you the best
hasn't-
player in the world. He got the MVP of the Olympics.
No, he has not. The MVP in the Olympics doesn't mean you're the best player in the world. That
Well,
was
that's
gave
what the
to
Olympics
him.
mean.
That was gave to him. That was gave it to him for
Yeah, he
hold
earned it.
on. Oh, no, he didn't earn shit because Curry earned it. Curry outplayed this nigga in 2 elimination games.
Good game.
Yes, he
LeBron
did.
had a
So
consistent,
my point
wonderful
is to say,
Olympic.
nobody, hold on. Olympic MVP doesn't mean that you're the best player in the fucking league. And when we talk about
No,
the best
I
player
said the world. I didn't say league.
no. We're talking about the league in the NBA. He's not the best player in the world. He's nowhere because if you can't be the best player in the world when you're not even the best player in the league.
Yeah,
you can't be the best player in the world. You're the best player in the world. How are you the best player in the world when you're not the best player in the league?
Yeah. At first, I had a little few doubts. I thought he had stopped.
You're not even the best player in the league.
Well, I thought he slowed down at first, but then when I saw him in the Olympics, I realized no, he's still the best.
Best player in the league is Embiid, the Jokic, the Luka.
No, Embiid didn't look better than LeBron.
No. We're not talking about it. We're talking about in the league. The league. Get that shit to your face. We're not talking about the Olympics. Doesn't mean anything. Nobody was playing in the Olympics like that. What are you talking about? Nobody.
Well, I'm just saying he showed his
greatness. Curry was the best player in the Olympics because without him, you don't win the fucking Olympics. Now, like I said, LeBron James is the most phoniest GOAT I ever fucking witnessed in my entire life. There's no way you can sit there and claim that you the fucking GOAT. There's no way you can sit there and claim that you GOAT when you sit there and say there's nothing to you to prove. There's a lot to prove. Improving your finals record. That's the one thing that improving. There's also
he didn't say improve. He said prove.
Prove
you got using the wrong verb, bro.
Prove that you can get to the finals again. Prove that you can impact a team. Prove that your longevity is actually worth it. Because Kareem won a championship at the age of 38, 39. Why can't LeBron James do the same thing? Why can't LeBron James prove that he's actually that impactful player? But he's not. He hasn't been an impactful player since 2018. He's been a non-impactful player in these last 4 to 5 years. But you want to sit there and say you have nothing to prove? Tell your bitch ass to fucking retire then.
Well, he
tell your ass
better score than Kareem. That's why he got his record.
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
Yeah, he did. He do have a record. What you mean? No, he didn't. He got the record.
If Kareem played in a wide open era,
most unbreakable record of all time.
If Kareem played in a wide open era, matter of fact, he would have continued to dominate like he did. But Kareem played in the era where it's much more physical. They didn't have the modern medicines that it was. So LeBron James breaking that record, it doesn't matter. He's still the all-time leader in turnovers. He still has the most missed shots in the final series. He still has the most turnovers in the final series as well, right? And at the end of the day, nobody has a bigger choke job than LeBron James in 2011 in NBA Finals. LeBron James literally is nowhere near the GOAT. And the reason why he's continuing to play because he's stat padded. He already just told you that he's stat padded. When he sat there and said there's nothing for him else to prove, what that called? Stat padded. That's stat padded. He's stat padded. He's stat padded. He's stat padded.
He got championships. He got scoring titles. He got MVPs. He don't got nothing else to prove.
Hold on. So when you bring up that fucking goddamn, oh my god, my go Jordan, my go LeBron, well, he was playing the game. He was scoring the stats. Well, he came out there in the interview saying he was stat padded. He ain't won championships. That's what he said. That's what LeBron said. He didn't say that and say, oh, yeah, I'm trying to win the championship.
Man, do you need some therapy? What the hell is going on?
He ain't trying to sit there and say, I'm going to win a championship. He didn't sit there and say, I'm going deep in the postseason run. He sat there and say, hey, ain't nothing for me to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove. That's what LeBron said. Real talk. So like I said there and said, Mr. Ghost Town, he proved that he just stat padding.
Man, you got these people in here using the wrong verb just like you. He said he ain't got nothing else to prove. He didn't say improve. He said prove. So he don't have nothing to prove because he's accomplished everything in basketball. Except when they stole that damn defensive title of the year.
Where's his DPOYs? Where's his defensive player of the year?
Well, I said he had that too, but they stole that from him. So he ain't gonna worry about it.
Did he win a DPOY?
No, he ain't gonna worry about that one. He gonna let that one go.
How about hold on. Prove that you can be better in the NBA Finals. You got to lose a record in the NBA Finals.
Do you understand improve versus prove?
Hold on. Can you prove that your NBA Finals record is fucking goddamn can be better? Can you prove that? Can you improve that shit? Huh?
You don't prove that, bro. That's nothing to prove.
Prove.
What are you saying? What are you proving?
What I'm saying. Can you prove that you're not a finals choker?
He did that. He got 4 championships.
No, he did not, because he got 6 finals losses.
Them losses happen because teams broke down. That ain't got nothing to do with him.
When you have more losses than you have wins, you are a choker.
That just proved how great he is. Even though his team broke down, he still carried them to the finals.
Can you prove that you're not a finals choker? Can you prove that you can win DPOY?
He did that when he won a championship. You're making my point.
He has 6 finals losses.
And he has 4 championships, so that's proving that he ain't no choker.
6 finals. No, it's not. No, he's not. When you have lost more than you win, you are a choker. Because when you had that 2011 on your resume, that's
more than he won. He's nobody's won more than him.
He lost more than what he won. Everybody that's in the all-time greats have a winning record in the finals. LeBron has a losing record in the finals.
Bro, don't nobody care about no damn
you
record
that
no
you're not a finals choker.
They care about do you got a chip or not.
And you prove,
only you made up this stat. That's an ESPN Lucas stat.
Can you prove that you're not a finals choker, please?
He done proved it already. Got 4 chips.
How did he prove it?
I just told you.
How did he
got 4 chips?
4 championships? No, you had 6 finals losses.
But he got 10 appearances.
That nigga LeBron is not even.
Nobody else will ever do. Nobody else will ever do what he did.
LeBron is not even over 500 in the finals.
Yeah, but nobody else. That's because he's that great. He can't help it. He overachieved, bro. He can't help it.
Hold on. So if you can't prove that you're not a finals choker, you have stuff to prove in the league. You are
he can't help. He's an overachiever, bro. He overachieved.
How did you overachieve?
He took a team that don't supposed to go to the finals
in 20 years. Oh, in the weaker Eastern Conference.
Doesn't matter. He still overachieved.
He played a weak Eastern Conference. He played a weak Eastern Conference with fucking a Washington Wizards team that was missing Gilbert Arenas. He was playing a fucking goddamn New Jersey Nets team that was fucking trash. That had more losses.
Well, then why ain't nobody else been able to do it?
And he played a fucking goddamn Pistons team that's missing Ben Wallace, and they didn't fucking goddamn had they fucking coach as well, bro. And yeah. So like he didn't win shit. Talking about he has nothing to fucking prove. You fucking sick.
He's disgusting, go.
Well, let me ask you something then. How come ain't nobody else done it then? If it's
let me go real quick.
Why does that matter?
Let me go.
Why ain't nobody else went to 8 straight?
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Because everybody else didn't play in the week East with 2 top 10 players with 5 picks from the same draft. That's why. No, but your question was why didn't they do it in the Eastern Conference? But listen, though, man, he's out of touch with reality, bro. Anytime you lose 6 finals, you have the biggest meltdown. You've been swept in the finals. You've got super teams and you lost. Every time you lace them up, bro, you got something to prove. There's guys out there. Jordan was 6-0, and he says, "I'm always trying to prove something." Right? That's the definition of a fucking competitor. A guy who wants to be great. A guy who wants to lead by example. So you mean to tell me if LeBron James is lacing them up and he says, "I have nothing to prove," as a leader, what type of message does that send to your teammates, bro? I mean, this is pathetic. I mean, listen, even if he felt that way, bro, you don't say it in public, bro. And again, where's his media train at? This dude's not media trained, bro. He just talks out of his fucking ass. He's delusional, bro. He's delusional. He's lost 6 finals, bro. Let me
ask you a question.
How do you know?
Did MJ have something to prove when he was with the Washington Wizards? Did he have something to prove?
Nope.
Why didn't he have nothing to prove?
Yeah. Hold on. He asked me. No, he asked me. And I'm gonna say, of course you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
What he had to prove? What was he trying to prove?
That he can still play on that level and drop 20 a fucking game and be a leader and show the young guys how to play basketball.
Oh, okay. So
what you mean?
All he was just trying to prove is that he still belongs, right? That's what you're saying. The only thing he had to prove is that he still belongs.
No, he wasn't
the greatest. He damn sure wasn't the best player. So what was
guess what though, bro? Even if Michael Jordan felt that way, he never came out and said it. Why is he saying this for? Is he that fucking delusional? Is he that naive?
Did anybody ask Michael Jordan that question? Did he have anything to prove?
Of course they did, Ghost Town. Of course,
what did he say?
They did.
What did he say?
He shunned it away. He deflected. He's media trained.
No, I'm saying, what did Michael
about?
Jordan say? Michael Jordan didn't answer. That's what you're saying.
Ain't got it. He wouldn't answer it. Why would he answer it for? Why would he answer it for?
Question. See, if he was a bold, brave person, stood on what he believed, he'd answered it. LeBron James standing on what he believed. He tell you, I ain't got nothing to prove. I don't have anything to prove.
So you think hold on, Ghost Town. So you think as a basketball player in his 22 years, lost 6 finals, been swept twice, the biggest meltdown arguably in sports history, right? Failure after failure, right? Sneaking by the chin of his finals wins came by like lucky situations, lucky shots, lucky circumstances, right? And you mean to tell me you coach basketball, and you mean to tell me that you would tell your players after that type of career they have nothing to prove, bro? Be honest.
First of all, if you looked at Michael Jordan, bro, you would have said to yourself,
I didn't ask you that, bro. I didn't ask you that.
What you asked me? Make sure I get.
You're not listening? You're not listening, bro?
I mean, I thought you wanted me to reply on that comment about.
Hey, Maz, those times a fucking liar. Michael Jordan did express that he felt he had something to prove when he came back to play for the Wizards in a 2001 interview after announcing his return. Jordan said, "I'm coming back because I love the game of basketball. I'm coming back because I think I can still play at this highest level, and I have something to fucking prove. Put your fucking legs in the fucking body bag.
Put it down.
Put your legs in the body bag."
What are you saying? Did you hear the question that I asked? Did you hear the question I asked? I said, did he ask the question, or was he asked the question? And if he answered the question,
he came out there and said he had something to fucking prove.
Okay, are you gonna let me finish?
I got him, Mookie. I got him, Mookie. Every time LeBron James, hold on, Ghost Town, respect you, bro. Every time LeBron James win a championship, bro, in 2020, why does he always say, "Give me my goddamn respect"? For a dude who thinks has nothing else to prove, why is he asking for his respect for?
Then you're talking. Then he had something to prove. He's talking now. You talking 2013, 2012. Now you talking.
No. I said 2020.
Now he ain't got nothing to prove.
No. 2020 said this inside the bubble. Give me my goddamn respect. That's what
he said. He said that again. I know he said it.
Yeah. And guess what? He ain't won since then. He ain't won since then. So I mean, what are you saying?
All right. Well, here's the deal, though. The question was he asked that question? And he's answered the question by saying he got something to prove because he wanted to show he got. I don't know. Would you say he had a love for the game, or he wanted to?
Yeah, he has the love. He has love for the game, and that he wants to come back because he feel like he can play at this high level, and he has something to fucking prove. That's what he said out his mouth.
Okay, well, this is the difference. LeBron don't have to prove that because we already seen he can play at the highest level.
No, he cannot. No, he can't play on the highest level.
He just
go sound.
Every time I'm talking, you cut me off.
Because I can. Now, like I
that's
said,
because you know you getting your ass cooked. That's what. Y'all know you listen. I can sit back and just let him talk because I'm gonna cook him no matter what he say. Go ahead.
You're done. Now, LeBron James can't play on the fucking highest level because if he can play at the high level, he will impact the game like a top 10 player. But his terrible off-ball defense, his terrible on-ball defense, and not able to get the refinement of the impactful players like they do in the league at the best output of a team as being a fucking acceleration to the fucking team, he don't get the best output of the team. That's why he fucking bricked 2 shots in the fucking Western Conference Finals because he doesn't have that clutch gene. He doesn't impact the game defensively. That's why his off-ball defense got exposed in a goddamn game 3 at the LA Lakers when Eric Gordon light his ass for fucking 30 points. He can't play at this high level. He hasn't played on a high level since 2018. He hasn't done anything.
He ain't played high level
since 2013. The playoffs multiple times. He hasn't played at his high level. So when you sit there and lie, sitting there saying LeBron James played at a high level, you're fucking misleading the audience.
Man, are you done? Are you done?
Nigga, you
cut all the dramatics out, bro. You ain't. The fact of the matter is, this man was the most valuable player in the Olympics this year. While we brought home the gold,
he robbed stuff, bro. He robbed stuff.
Hold on, bro. And then to prove you sitting there, he got to say to the media and everybody, "Oh, I need to prove that I can still play on this level." What for? We just saw he can prove that he was the most valuable player. Without LeBron James on that Olympic team, that team looked like trash. When he went
without Steph Curry going bonkers, they wouldn't win anything.
You cutting me off again?
Without Steph Curry taking over the game of the cooking part. Hold on. Without Steph Curry,
why are you talking? I'm talking now. Why are you talking?
Because you're lying. Because you're lying.
Everybody.
Oh my God.
He talking about LeBron was the most impactful player in the fucking Olympics. Yet the France team triple team Steph Curry and left LeBron and KD on the left wing while Steph Curry hosts up and hit a fucking 3 right in their fucking face to ice the fucking game. And he's supposed to talk about you the most impactful player. What the fuck are you talking about? Without fucking goddamn Steph Curry saving the fucking Team USA in the first half of the game and that Olympics game as well, they don't win that shit. LeBron James was good during the fucking exhibition game. The exhibition game doesn't count. When we talk about the real shit, the elimination games and shit like that, bro, Steph Curry was the best player on the fucking team. You cook. Put your legs in the fucking bag.
That ain't what the player said. The player said LeBron James was the best player, and the world said he was too. When they selected him the MVP, they didn't select Steph. They selected LeBron James. When they said the most valuable player in the Olympics, they didn't say Steph Curry. When the players asked who's the best player on this team, they didn't say Steph Curry. They said LeBron James. LeBron James is the best player. He's been the best player for damn near a decade and a half in this world. In the whole entire goddamn world. And the fact of the matter is, you know why I know he's still the best player in the whole world? Because you still here trying to talk about him. You still worried about him. If he wasn't that good, you wouldn't be talking about him. I'm not talking about no scrub.
Hold on. LeBron, give us a reason to talk about. He's not good. We don't talk. You notice on Rated R.
What happened when the lies you start choking him up.
You notice on Rated R, we don't talk about LeBron James' skill set on how he impact the game because his impact on the game is fucking diminished. Like he doesn't have the impact on the game like these other top 10 players. That's why 80 is better than this nigga. That's why 80 scored more points, was a better defender than this motherfucker per 75 possessions because he was better than this motherfucker. He was better than this bum. Most impactful player than this bum. And you even sat there and said, oh, if 80 go out, oh, we lose. If 80 go out, oh, we lose. 80 go out, we lose. Nigga, if 80 out on the court, nigga, y'all fucking terrible and y'all trash. Bro, when you sit there and talk about this stupid ass Olympics game, bro, I agree. LeBron James was great for Team USA during the exhibition games. Exhibition games don't count. Steph Curry was the best player on that single elimination game. That's when he was better than. So when I sat there and said this is that your only proof to sit there and say because LeBron James won some phony award that they was giving for some. This was like LeBron moment of honor award because they know that this was LeBron James' last Olympics, so they basically just gave him the shit because just for honor, this honor for respect for LeBron. He didn't deserve that fucking Olympics MVP because Steph Curry outplayed him. If it wasn't for Steph in that service,
they would have lost.
We won.
They lost if LeBron went out there.
They would have lost if Steph Curry went out there. They would have lost. They
wouldn't because they'd had a better defender. So therefore they wouldn't have been getting scored on.
Who would have closed out that game? Who would have hit 6 fucking threes like Steph Curry? Who?
I mean, he came through. Hold on. He came through. I mean, don't mean if he didn't. Don't mean that LeBron and KD wouldn't.
Who gravity attracted multiple attention?
Yeah, but who did they say was the best player, bro? We saw what Steph did, and then they still say LeBron was better. He did all that shit, and guess what they said? LeBron still better.
Curry was the best player. So, like I said,
yeah, but they still say LeBron. What? They don't say Steph Curry was no best player. Where you get that from?
Mom, this is why we can't take LeBron fans serious because they think that this nigga is a god. Ghost Town think LeBron James is a fucking god. And the thing that you gotta understand is that when we take fandom out of
Michael
it,
Jordan was a god.
Hold on, when we take fandom out of it and shit like that, bro, we gotta be honest, bro. We gotta be honest.
Nigga got fucking ponytails and shit.
Is this LeBron?
Yeah, he got ponytails and shit. You can't make this shit up.
Man, which one of y'all spent all y'all time doing AI of LeBron like this? Which one of y'all did all this?
That's not AI.
Who spent 3 hours or 4 hours a day doing this shit right here?
He's a nasty girl.
This don't make no sense. Who the fuck was sitting around spending 8 hours a day?
Oh my god,
doing this.
Oh my god. See, this is why you be at
man, y'all need therapy.
Sell out. Yeah, he's a sellout.
Yeah, did he LeBron, bro.
Yeah, DD got to him. Yeah, DD got to him.
Anyway, Lakers fans want to talk about the fact that LeBron James and Bronny gonna be on the court this year at some point, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I hope they win the game.
Who cares? So what? Who cares?
The Lakers fans, we do.
No, hold on. I'm in California. Real Lakers fans don't care. They don't care.
No. You in a traitorous part. The Sacramento part. That's not LA
man,
part.
I got friends. I got friends in LA, man. They don't care. Trust me. They don't care about that.
That's just what they're telling you.
Delusional,
They're not telling you they
dysfunctional ass dude, bro. They don't like him
not
down
telling you
there.
they true
that nigga.
Yeah, they are. They don't like him down there.
What you call him, Young Prince? Where the
Man,
Prince?
I just can't help but laugh at that damn picture. You got a Marlo sitting on that damn avatar.
Yes, Marlo.
Yeah, but like I said,
I might want to watch that shit this week.
Moss, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
What does LeBron mean when he said he doesn't have nothing to prove?
He's trying to pan a narrative. He's trying to spin the narrative. He's trying to make it seem like he's accomplished everything you can accomplish as a basketball player, and to put his name up there on Mount Rushmore. But he's fucking delusional, right? He's lost 6 finals, right? And listen, listen, bro, I cannot stress this enough. When you've been swept twice in the finals, how great are you? You can't get one game. When you have the biggest meltdown, not just in NBA, bro, and arguably in sports history, while playing with other superstars, bro, every day you strap up, you got something to prove, right? Every day you got something to prove. And so he's delusional. He's speaking to his fan base, bro. He's speaking to the media. And so don't be surprised on tomorrow's shows. This will be a topic, right? Oh, LeBron's nothing to prove. He's great, blah, blah, blah. I mean, bro, they're a joke. He's a joke.
Right. P5, what's your thoughts on LeBron saying he has nothing to prove? Do you believe that he has stuff to prove? Do you hear me? Do y'all hear me, Jack?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
P5.
P5 is on mute, bro. He's on mute.
I guess he's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hey, to this Guillermo Bonza, whatever your stupid ass Brazilian ass name, some of these moderated channels are delusional. And we delusional. Get your bitch ass on here and watch your ass bitch ass get cooked. You don't know shit about basketball. Stay your ass in here like a fucking troll you are. Now, like I said, I've been right about the Lakers every single year. Every year. And this is a complete shit show when you sitting there saying, and LeBron come out there sitting there saying there is nothing to fucking prove. Like that's just terrible. And the fact
he didn't hire Darvin Ham last year. That wasn't his fault.
He wanted Darvin Ham.
No, he accepted Darvin Ham.
No, he wanted Darvin Ham.
No, he tweeted and said that he wanted him. He welcomed him into the organization. And then when he started losing stuff, now he blaming Darvin Ham. Which one is it, Ghost? Which one is it, Ghost?
That's
lying, bro.
He accepted him.
This shit's sad, Mookie.
So wait a minute. You're telling me that LeBron James, of all the coaches that was out there to be picked, when Frank Vogel was kicked out the door, he said, "Bring me Darvin." Is that what you're saying?
If he got JJ Redick hired, then why didn't he veto?
I know he got JJ in there. I'm saying, did he say bring me Darvin?
So why didn't he veto Darvin Ham and say, "No, don't bring him in. Go give me somebody else." But if he wasn't on board, make it make sense.
LeBron James is a good dude like that. He gives everybody a chance.
He's a good dude.
Oh, LeBron,
but he got JJ Redick in there.
You get at least one chance. It may not last, but you're gonna get the chance, depending on how well you do. And he gave that man a chance, and boy, did he screw it up.
Hold on. So LeBron did want Darvin Ham because they sat there and interviewed everybody else. It said LeBron did. Oh, no. LeBron James welcomed Darvin Ham 2 years ago when Darvin Ham joined the Los Angeles Lakers, right, as a head coach, right? He sat there and said that he was proud of Darvin Ham and he wanted Darvin Ham to be on the fucking team. He said, "So damn excited. Congratulations. I'm proud that we had this coach. We find just him having a fresh air in the locker room and shit like that is so refreshing and shit like that, right?" So, like, he wanted him on the fucking team. He wanted Darvin Ham.
That's not what that means. That means he welcomes him. That don't mean that he went out and seeked him out.
Hold on.
Do you know the difference between seeking somebody out and welcoming them?
Whoa, sat there and said LeBron wanted Darvin Ham on the Lakers, nigga. What are you talking about?
Did he go out there and seek out Darvin Ham?
Yes. Yes.
That man ain't go seek out no Darvin Ham.
Yes, he did.
But even if he seek out JJ Redick, did he seek out JJ Redick, Ghost Town?
I'm gonna say this because I don't know what LeBron did personally. I don't know who he was calling and talking to prior to Darvin Ham getting there. But I'm gonna say this: regardless of whether he wanted him or not, he gave him a chance and he failed.
Do you think he seeked out JJ Redick?
You get a chance. He got a chance.
No.
Do you think he seeked out JJ Redick, Ghost Town?
Probably, yeah.
Is JJ Redick, quote unquote, a white supremacist saying racist shit?
Yeah, probably.
Shit.
He might be. There's
Okay,
accusations.
and you cool with
There's
that? And you cool with that, huh? And you cool with that?
No, I'm not
That's
cool with
bro.
it at all. And I don't think LeBron knew about them accusations neither when he first asked him to come over.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Man, stop playing, bro. They bet that off. Yeah.
Well, how would you know? That was the first. The girl, hold on. The girl never said.
Cool with it.
Hold on, she never said what she said until he became the coach. Remember?
So why are you cool with LeBron James supporting him? Then?
White supremacy.
I ain't cool with it.
Wow.
You hypocrite, Ghost. You defended white supremacy.
Yo, can y'all hear?
Nigga, who said I was cool with it? You asked me, did he do it? I said, yeah, it's
by default. You got LeBron cool with him. By default, you cool.
So you want JJ gone, Ghost Town? So you want JJ gone, right?
Yeah, yeah, he probably don't need to be there because he'll distract.
Why you so confident saying that, bro? I mean, why you say that so like?
Well, because I know they ain't finna get rid of his ass. That's why. I mean, ain't no reason me sitting up there worrying about it. Ain't no reason me sitting up there saying, fire JJ Redick.
Hold on, Ghost. P5, do you agree with LeBron saying that he has nothing to prove and that this is just added? What he said? He said it was like added shit. Like this is just something that's just.
I went back and I watched the clip. He said it was an extra credit.
Yeah.
Me personally, because I believe what he's alluding to is like his standard as like GOAT stuff. I guess I think in his mind he already thinks he's the GOAT. In my mind, he's not the GOAT yet. So no, I don't think he's proven everything. No.
What do you mean? Yeah, bro.
What do you got? Wait.
Yeah.
What else he got to prove?
What you mean?
What else he got to prove? You said he got some more to prove. What he got to prove?
It's not even like an accomplishment.
That's what I thought. Exactly. You ain't got a goddamn word. Is this word? What prove What how you prove
I was about to say it, but I think it's not even from an accomplished standpoint. I don't think he has to win more MVPs. I don't think he has to win more championships.
What? Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
To me, to me, if LeBron James plays his 2-year contract out and keeps playing at like a borderline top 10, 15 player in the NBA, like I think he will, then I think you can make a very good argument for him being the GOAT. I think I would actually have him as my GOAT.
But that's not nothing.
Hold on.
Delusional, bro. Bro, first of all, I'm responding to this shit, bro.
Man, I asked him the question, not you. I asked him what he had to prove. You didn't ask him that. I did. Now, you didn't answer the question either because you didn't give me anything to prove. You just said if he just finished his contract, that ain't improving nothing. Prove what? I want to give me something, some goal, something, some accomplishment, something to prove. What he got to prove?
From an accomplishment standpoint, then no.
Absolutely, and that's what he was responding to. He don't have nothing to prove accomplished. He's the most accomplished player. He's accomplished everything he wanted to do in his career, so he don't have nothing else to prove. That's what he's saying, and he's right.
Joke.
All right, let me respond to P5 because what P5 is saying is all fucking cap. LeBron James is not impacting the game like a top 10 player. You know it, and I fucking know it. So you sitting there saying that he has to play at a level of a top 15 to 20 player. If we're lowering the standards for his, if we lowering that standards for just playing at a top 15 to 20 level, and you sitting there saying that crowns in the fucking GOAT, that is fucking a low standard for being a fucking GOAT as well. We know that LeBron James can't impact a team or fucking impact a game as a top 10 guy because the defensive gap has significantly dropped off. He's nowhere near as impactful as a fucking scorer as well, and he fucking regressed athletically as well. But you got to also understand that this is the reason why he has something to fucking prove. And he has to prove that even if he's still out there and even his presence is still out on the floor, that can lead a team to a championship and making deep postseason runs, especially when you have a top 10 player. Even Kareem's presence, when he was out there and he was on the floor with the Los Angeles Lakers, he still had some impact because his presence out there that could still result into when he was still out of his prime, which LeBron James is, to win a championship. But when you praise LeBron James' legacy and when you praise his fucking longevity and shit like that and sit there and say, oh, he just got to play 2 more fucking years it's in order to be a fucking top, the greatest player of all time, that just lowering the bar. And that's a dumb fucking standard to put on a fucking player that's supposedly supposed to be the GOAT when he's fucking ain't impact the game more than the other top 3 to 4 players in the NBA.
Facts.
Now I can respond. I don't have because here's my thing with LeBron. Like you said, and by the way, Kareem was on much better teams than what LeBron is at their stages of their career. So I'm not gonna even argue that point. That's my response to that.
LeBron had a top 10 player in Anthony Davis.
And guess what?
Anthony Davis is a borderline top 5 player.
Who else?
He also, but the years when they went to the Western Conference Finals. Hold on. The year that he went to the Western Conference Finals, they had the best defense in the league. They had the best defense in the league. Hold on. They had the best defense in the league. He had a top 5 player in the league, and Anthony fucking Davis. He also had fucking goddamn great pieces off the bench, and fucking D'Lo, Austin Reeves, who was playing outstanding as well for the Los Angeles Lakers as well. And at the end of the day, bro, he still got put out the first round and still got beaten fucking goddamn what was it, 5 games Miles against the Suns? When Anthony Davis went out and could have stepped there, the game was done.
6 games.
Yeah, 6 games.
What about 2022? We had about 5 or 6 All-Stars.
But with that being said, though, who had the better team?
Does it matter?
It does matter.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No, because you know,
if you can impact the game, it shouldn't matter. Just because you have the better team, that don't mean you're going to necessarily win every time.
I'm not saying that means you're going to win every time. I'm just saying that Kareem.
Did the Dallas Mavericks have the best team in the Western Conference last year?
Mookie.
No, they didn't. But they still find a way to win the games.
Have to be the best. I'm saying that Kareem, at the end of his career, had the what's the word, privilege or benefit of not having to be or of not having the same responsibility that LeBron does at this stage of his career with their teams. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his last 1 or 2 years in the NBA, he was still competing for championships on championship level teams while not even being the second best player on the team. LeBron James is still, without a doubt, the second best player on his team at this point in his career. Plus, he's just a far better player at this point than Kareem was. So I don't want to dive too much into that argument. Me and you both know.
But the thing that you got to understand, LeBron doesn't even have the most impact on the team. He doesn't have the most responsibility on the team. Anthony Davis had the most responsibility of the team. But when we sit there and say that a guy that is a GOAT standard and you want to measure him as the greatest player of all time, I should expect you to be able to impact the game that can be able to produce deep postseason runs, especially when people still calling LeBron James a top 10 player, especially when you have 2 top 10 players in the fucking league on the fucking same roster. The expectations to win. And like I said, LeBron James decrease in his athleticism, his decrease in his defense intensity as well, and just not playing defense and just regress as defender as well, right? Mm-hmm. It's the reason why, even if he still played top 2 years left, it's not going to be impactful. Now, if you can give me some impactful years that he's playing at a top 5 level, your case and your point will be more valid. But to sit there and say that he has to finish out his contract, then he'll be your GOAT, then what's stopping you from putting him as a GOAT right now? Put LeBron James your GOAT right now.
If he finishes,
I don't think that he has to continue to play 2 more years for him to sit there and be the same exact player, right? For you to sit there and not put him as the GOAT. Put him as GOAT right now.
If he finishes out his contract playing at the level that he's playing at right now, which I didn't say was a top 20 player or borderline 15.
But why is that impressive, though?
LeBron James at this
why is that impressive, though?
You're 39, turning 40, playing at the top 10 level in the NBA.
Yeah, on PEDs. So what? Yeah, who cares?
He's not playing at a top 10 level.
There's
you're just lying. He's not playing at a top 10 level.
He's getting his ass kicked every fucking year.
Borderline top 10.
No. You said
he's
top
finished,
10 level.
The Lakers have finished below 7 seed for the past 4 straight years. What are you talking about, bro? They're not, top 10 player.
Top 10 player.
And P5.
The Lakers have finished.
P5. What I'm saying is, hold on, P5. What I'm saying is that you might as well start calling him a top 10. You might as well call him the GOAT now. Why does he have to play 2 years for him to see that he's the GOAT? You can might as well put him the GOAT right now.
Because at that point,
they get the GOAT P5.
Because at that point, the longevity will be too much to ignore. Because the reason I have Jordan as the GOAT right now is not because I think it's better longevity than LeBron. I think LeBron is better longevity than Jordan. I think Jordan at his best, or even throughout his career, was a more impactful player than LeBron. And I think you could argue that he was a better just individual player than LeBron when they were at their best or in their prime. If LeBron gives me 2 more years of just high level, all NBA level, I'm not going to say MVP level, but top 10-ish player, because right now I think you can put him at argue 10, 11, 12. I think that's the spot where LeBron is right now, which is incredible. If he gives me 2 more years of that, then the longevity will be way too much to ignore, and that would have LeBron as
has the longevity led to winning though? Consistently? Has that led to winning? He played 22 years and got 4 championships, bro. So I mean, why are you praising longevity for it in this soft ass era?
If you've ever talked to me about
why are you praising longevity for it in this soft ass era?
Right.
In the soft ass era, what players be able to replicate it?
Why ain't nobody else doing it then?
What player is arguably on PEDs?
Arguably.
Wait a minute, hold on. He just went on. He just went to the Olympics. He went to the Olympics. They tested Olympic style testing.
No,
they didn't. Oh, you liar!
You're lying.
Hold
on.
You on mute. LeBron James did not testing. LeBron didn't get tested at the fucking Olympics. You lying motherfucker.
Yeah, Ghost just lied.
Nigga.
Ghost just lied.
Lying ass motherfucker.
Wow.
He didn't fucking get tested. Anthony Edwards came out there and said that nigga LeBron did not get tested. You don't fucking sit there and lie, nigga.
So you telling me they didn't test Olympic? You didn't test the team? They didn't. They didn't test the Lakers.
LeBron.
I mean, USA team.
LeBron denied getting testing. So stop fucking lying.
LeBron didn't get tested when they tested.
Yes, that was a
Curry. When they tested Curry, they didn't.
They
get
said
tested.
LeBron James did not get tested during the Olympics. Stop lying. That's the report.
Who said that? Who said that?
The Athletic sat there said LeBron didn't get tested.
What's the source? What's the source? What's the source?
The Athletic.
Okay, let me look it up.
Yeah.
We already talked about this, Ghost. Why are you saying what you saying, bro? When we already discussed this,
I didn't discuss this because the only thing I know is they got after the Olympics they tested Steph and KD after the Olympics. They tested them. Before I'm talking about before they played, the whole team was tested.
You just lie blindly.
The whole team was tested. Let me check.
That's what he do. That's what he do, man.
So wait a minute. So you saying the team was never tested? Is that what you're telling me? The Team USA was never tested.
No, it was reported that LeBron didn't get tested.
No. That's not what I asked. I said was the team tested?
No, not everybody.
Not everybody.
Nope.
You know we have special privilege, Ghost Town. You know that.
It's true.
No, I don't. I think the entire team was tested.
No, it's not.
Oh, he said he thinks. He said he thinks.
Into what you said, Moss?
Well, I don't actually know because I wasn't in the room.
Hold on. What you said?
If it comes out and it's officially confirmed that LeBron James was using performance enhancers to prolong his career, then the longevity talk that I was just spewing, you can throw that away. If it comes out that it was and it's confirmed that LeBron was prolonging his career with things that other players couldn't, then you can go ahead and throw what I was saying.
So how do you praise longevity, but then just skip over and pass over being swept, biggest meltdown, 6 finals losses? Why are you not highlighting his failures?
How is LeBron longevity better than Jordan's peak? If you're gonna
put LeBron James fucking go right, yeah, exactly.
LeBron James
switching teams, picking players.
Okay, again, Moss, you're saying a lot of things that if you've talked to me about basketball,
that's part of longevity, though.
What, switching teams?
Yes, that's part of your longevity.
No, he switched teams and picked players.
Longevity, what?
That does extend your career.
Switching teams extends your career?
Yeah, because you're picking the best players.
So if LeBron James stayed in Cleveland his entire career, do you think he would have retired how many years ago? Like, he wouldn't be in the league anymore?
I don't think he would have played 20 plus years, in my opinion.
Why? Why would he not? Why would he not?
I just think that getting his ass kicked. I think getting his ass kicked, the grinding of him being the best player on that team, not winning, he wouldn't have played 20 years. He probably would have been mentally weak. So why don't you praise Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Karl Malone, John Stockton? Their longevities. I mean, Karl Malone, John Stockton never even missed games. You never mentioned their longevity.
If you talk to me about John Stockton and how great and his longevity, you'll hear.
How about Karl Malone?
Where you got John Stockton rank? You based off of longevity.
Moss.
You based off of longevity. Where you got John Stockton?
I'll answer that question, Moss. You know how I feel about Karl Malone. We're not going to do the Karl Malone thing.
We're talking about basketball.
We talking about basketball.
I don't know where I would rank Karl Malone. I don't know where I have him ranked. I don't know.
But you value longevity, right?
So you don't like Karl Malone for whatever reason, but you like LeBron James, who was at a Diddy party with fucking underage people, arguably. Make it make sense. What are you talking about, bro?
I know nothing about anything about that. I don't know about it.
What?
LeBron told you.
He said it's nothing like a Diddy party.
He said it.
Did LeBron James get a 12-year-old pregnant?
No. LeBron James said, "Ain't it like a Diddy party?" He said that. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. Did LeBron James have sexual intercourse?
He was at a party with underage people.
Did LeBron James have sexual intercourse with a 12-year-old?
You're not consistent, man. Go ahead, bro.
Did LeBron James have sexual intercourse with a 12-year-old? Did he do that?
We don't know that because he says nothing like a Diddy party.
We don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably did. I don't know what his whole ass did.
Karl Malone.
Yeah, Michael Jordan probably was too.
Hold on. He said it's nothing like a Diddy party.
Jordan never mentioned no goddamn Diddy party.
But he used to hang with R. Kelly though. He used to hang with R. Kelly.
Man, MJ wasn't no hang on her.
Yeah, he did. He used to shoot ball with R. Kelly. Yeah,
R. Kelly didn't have Diddy parties like LeBron.
He shot basketball with R. Kelly. We don't know.
R. Kelly didn't have Diddy parties like
when
LeBron.
they got through at the gym. We don't know where they went.
R. Kelly didn't have Diddy parties like LeBron.
Right.
Yeah, we gonna do that. Hey, you're not gonna do that to LeBron. You gonna put them same accusations on MJ.
LeBron sat there and said there's nothing like a Diddy party.
Yeah, but MJ was at the gym playing ball with R. Kelly. We don't know what they did after the. We don't know what they did after.
Yeah, that's just
don't know.
Yeah. Oh, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party. So yeah, that's just up.
Look at him.
Yeah. Look at that shit.
Hey,
so he even sat there and said out his mouth, P5.
I don't know
nothing like a Diddy
what
party.
people were doing at Diddy parties. Y'all can tell me if y'all want to. I know for a fact that LeBron James did not get a 12-year-old pregnant.
And this is the picture of him being at the Diddy party.
Right. Yeah. Dressing up and shit. You cool with that?
That's not.
You cool with that, P5? You cool with that?
That is not a real picture of him at a Diddy party.
Yes, it is.
That is not a real picture of him.
Man, y'all credibility is just terrible, bro.
That is not a
real picture. You ain't got no credibility, man.
Y'all sitting up there putting goddamn AI cropped pictures of the man.
Of him at a Diddy party.
Like that's real, man. Let me tell you something. This is
not a real picture of him.
But you know what though? This is what they have to fall to when they know that he's the GOAT. This is the only thing they can do. They can't do that now. They can't impugn his record. They can't change the fact that after 22 decades, after 2 decades, he's still dominating their favorite player. After 2 decades,
dominating your favorite player. Who's he dominated?
The finals. What are you talking about?
Michael Jordan didn't dominate nobody.
Ghost Sound just said that he dominated our favorite players. Who are you talking about? Steph Curry.
He's dominating your favorite players. All of them.
Name them. Name them, Ghost Town. Name them.
Who your favorite players? Whoever your favorite player is.
Right now, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Right now, Steph Curry.
He's better than him. He's better than him.
Who won one of the finals head to head?
Yeah. Who dominated?
Who won one of the finals head to head?
Who won in the finals head to head?
Yeah.
LeBron did. Nigga, what you mean?
What?
No.
LeBron did. That's who.
No, he did. Steph Curry beat him 3 times.
Man, LeBron embarrassed Steph Curry. LeBron James did the most remarkable feat ever on Steph Curry's ass. Came back down 3-1. But you can't be better than somebody when you lose to them when you up 1-3. That proves that you ain't better. If you get up 3-1 and you still lose, that means you're not better. End of story.
Hold on. You talking about when Steph Curry was injured?
No, I'm talking about he wasn't injured. He was out there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, well, whatever. Man, you can say whatever you want to say. You up 3-1, you lose, you're not better.
Did Ghost Town sit there and said, "Oh, Mookie, LeBron's teams break down on him. That's why he 4-6 in the finals. Why you can't do the same shit for Steph Curry?
He was out there.
Why you can't?
LeBron was playing. LeBron was playing. He lost. What that mean? He was playing. You cooked. Yeah, you cooked. You easy work.
He was playing by himself. You know, basketball is 5-on-5, not 5-on-1.
Yeah, you easy
work. Basketball is 5-on-5, not 5-on-1.
Is he dominating Joker? Is he dominating Joker?
But you know
what? Is he dominating Joker?
Here's the dominating
Joker.
You will never claim that you're better than a person that brought you down 3-1. I don't care what you say or how you do it. You can never claim you better than a person that walks you down 3-1. That's a fact.
And you can't never claim that somebody that significantly outplayed you with fucking Andre Iguodala going against you head to head. You can never sit there and claim that you better than somebody when you had fucking goddamn Jason Terry and J.J. Barea off the bench outplayed.
Right, off the bench outplayed.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about Steph versus LeBron. Now you bringing up everybody else. You know that's what y'all do.
If he was much better than, why he couldn't beat Steph? Steph beat him 3 times to 1.
Beat who?
Steph beat him 3 times to 1. How can he be better?
Steph Curry ain't beat LeBron. That was KD that beat LeBron with Steph's help. was KD that beat LeBron with Steph's help.
I don't see Steph. I don't see KD was getting triple team out there.
Well, KD got they said
true,
KD was the best player, so it was KD that beat him with Steph's help. That's what happened.
But he beat without Kevin Durant though.
Yeah,
he beat him, but he beat him
No,
without Kevin Durant.
you're right. He sure did. When LeBron James playing by himself, LeBron James playing by himself. That's the only way they can beat him.
Hold on.
That's the only way they can beat him when he by himself.
Steph Curry versus LeBron. Mano y mano. What happened?
There is no mano y mano.
Mano y mano.
Yes, it is.
One time they played mano y mano, LeBron James won.
Steph Curry had fucking Draymond Green and Iggy.
Yep, a young Draymond Green and a young
Draymond
and a young
Iggy. Established shooter like he was in 2016.
Sure, it wasn't.
Inconsistent knockdown shooter as well. He had
what year we talking about now? What year we talking about?
2015.
Okay. In 2015, he had Steph. It was Steph, Draymond, Iguodala, and Clay. That's who it was.
Yep, and they were young. And they were young.
Had,
they were puppies.
Who did LeBron have? Nobody.
Inconsistent shooter.
And they were puppies.
He had nobody. It was 4-on-1. It was 4 against 1.
So LeBron didn't have J.R. Smith?
Man, J.R. Smith ain't on them other players now.
Moskov was fucking outdoing.
This man
Moskov outscored LeBron.
Moskov was killing that series.
Yeah, that's because LeBron made Moskov look better than he actually was.
Look at him. Always the excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, did he dominate Joker? LeBron James? LeBron James.
Did he dominate him? He beat him?
Yeah. No. Did he dominate Joker? I'm asking you a question.
The first championship he won, he went through Joker to get.
But
in LA, I'm saying the first championship in LA.
But who's won more though? Who's beat who more?
Well, I mean, the team
who's beat who more?
Once they start sabotaging the team, of course they started to beat LeBron. But when LeBron James first met Joker, we saw what happened.
He's had AD on his team.
What happened?
What do you mean? Hold on. He had Anthony Davis and
even playing field. Then we saw what happened.
It wasn't even last year?
Nah, wasn't even.
Wow. It wasn't even last year. And the different others lost Bruce Brown. They lost.
It wasn't even because the coach they had handicapped them.
Was it even in 2011? Was that even in 2011?
LeBron had good
2011. LeBron no, it wasn't even either because that coach handicapped him too.
LeBron had good attack defenders. He had closed out.
This shit crazy.
And he had Moscow. This is crazy, man. As well, bro. But yeah, like I said, this is why LeBron fans would just never be the most delusional fan base because you're not willing to accept reality. Reality is, bro, the man just not. He has much things to prove, bro. Y'all think that he has this case?
Y'all ain't gave me nothing to prove. I asked you what he got to prove. You have not given me anything.
We already told you what he has.
No, that's not a prove. That's you want him to improve.
No.
What he got to prove?
Prove that he's not a finals choker.
He's already proven that he got 4 championships. You can't have 4 championships and be a choker.
6 final. Prove that you could be above 500 in the finals.
That's an improvement.
That's not a
prove.
Prove that you can.
He's already won, bro. He don't have to prove that. Now what you want him to do is improve. He's saying that ain't nothing for him to prove.
He lost more than he won.
Man,
is that correct?
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Okay, and like I sat there and said, LeBron James' abilities as an off-ball player, as ability to be able to attack drop coverage because teams were playing them one style away, right? Those shits got exposed in the grandest stage of them all in the finals. In the fucking finals. We have never seen a player weakness get exposed the way that LeBron James got exposed in the finals multiple times as the league creator. Real talk.
He's already proved everything. He's proved that they can win a championship with him playing the ball, playing off the ball. Has
he proved that he can still lead a team to multiple championship feats in accomplishments the way that Jordan can? No. Has he proved that he can do that the way that Kareem can? No. Has he proved the way that Duncan can? No. Magic can? No. Bro, he hasn't.
They all got chips. What do you mean?
Right.
They've all won at the highest level. What is there to prove? He's won just like they won. Everybody won at the highest level.
Hey, Ghost Sound. What dynasty has he built? What dynasty has he built?
Woo! Hold on. First of all,
been a part of.
First of all, players don't build dynasty. Teams do. Front offices do. It ain't got nothing to do with the players.
You crazy, Mookie.
Hold on. You get what I'm saying? Hey, hold on. Ain't LeBron is part of the front office with the Los Angeles Lakers? Does he have a lot of say to he made?
He got a lot of influence, but players, but
okay.
The general managers build dynasties. Players don't do that.
Players do build dynasties off the way that they play.
So what dynasty have you been a part of, Ghost Town?
They don't build dynasties, bro. You got that confused.
Okay, so what dynasty had? Okay, so what? The question is clear. What dynasty has he ever been a part of?
Well, I don't know if you want to call Miami a dynasty. You want to call them that?
No, it was not.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Come on, you.
No, it ain't.
Okay, well then don't call them.
What's your next point?
Hold on, but don't call him one. But that's a slight on Riley, Pat Riley. That's not a slight on LeBron.
How can you be a top 5 player, bro, and you're not part of a fucking dynasty, bro?
Yeah,
make it make sense.
Yeah,
MJ dynasty, Kobe dynasty, Kareem dynasty, Magic dynasty, Tim Duncan dynasty, Larry Bird dynasty.
And every one of them players you named had nothing to do with that team. Those teams being built.
Yes, they did.
Themselves had nothing to do with those teams.
What are you talking about?
Jordan had a heavy going, bro. If
it wasn't for
need this much therapy?
If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, there ain't no fucking dynasty in the Bulls. You could draft all these good players all you want to. If it wasn't for the GOAT, Michael Jordan,
Steph Curry,
at the greatest peak ever, there won't be no dynasty. There wasn't be no dynasty. So if as the lead creator, as the lead player on your team, to be able to impact the game at historic levels, right? They contribute, and they was main part of the dynasty. Yes, GMs do their job, but they're the main part of the dynasty because the players got to go out there and perform with those players.
Exactly.
LeBron James has had great players. LeBron James has had top 3 players, and LeBron James has had top 15 players. LeBron has had a perfectly built roster around him in 2011, and he still fucking choked on his fucking food. He choked. He was the main reason why that Heat team wasn't considered a dynasty. Am I right?
No, you're not. You're wrong. You're 100% wrong. Players don't build.
You're right, Mookie. Teams do. You're right, Mookie. You're right, Mookie.
Players is the reason
why.
Hey,
Tyson, of course, Golden State's a dynasty, bro. Hey, Tyson said it's the words of dynasty. Of course they are. What are you talking about, bro? 4 chips in 7 years? That's a dynasty. What are you talking about, Tyson?
Has LeBron won 4 chips in 7 years?
So
never, Mookie. Never, Mookie. 4 in 22 years.
Just for clarification, what defines a dynasty?
Yeah, switching teams. What's a dynasty?
Yeah, for clarification.
A dynasty. Well, first and foremost, a dynasty is you staying with the team for multiple years, more than 4 years. You won more than you lost with that team. You built that team. You're the reason why they're a dynasty. Your presence, your play, and everything is based around what you do. And again, you have to win.
I keep hearing this you word. Who the hell is you?
You have to win consistently.
Who is this you? This you?
Like 4 years.
The main creator. The main
years.
The main player. The main creator on the team.
You know,
the main player
consistently making the playoffs.
Don't sound like we got a consistent definition on the dynasty. There, it sounds like we're trying to make up some shit as we go.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I said, what is a dynasty for clarification? And you saying you have to stay with your team, you have to do this and that. What is this you? That don't define a dynasty. I'd like to know what a dynasty in the NBA is defined as.
Well, maybe not you, but the team has to be winning consistently, right? Consistently making postseason runs, winning championships.
Okay, winning championships.
I'm about to tell you.
How many championships? How many championships?
Winning championships, right? Running off fucking three-peats.
But how many they gotta win? How many they gotta win?
At least like 3 and 5 years, 4 and 7 years, 5 and 6 years, 6
and
8 years. You know what I'm saying?
So that would disqualify.
Just be consistent,
right?
That would disqualify. Just be consistent. Don't miss the playoffs. Don't have meltdowns. Like you're a dynasty, meaning that in that decade, your team is a team to talk about. It's about your team. Meaning the Lakers and Spurs were dynasties in the 2000s.
Okay, well, I'm saying
the Warriors are a dynasty in the fucking 2010s.
What about the Pistons? Would they be disqualified?
What year is this?
The 89, 90 Pistons. Would they be disqualified?
A dynasty is.
They're not a dynasty to me. No.
A dynasty is a team that dominated the era.
Boston and the Lakers were dynasties. If
you can't sit there and say that you had dominated the era by winning more than
there you go, Mookie. There you go.
So can you have 2 dynasties in the same era?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Boston Celtics.
So how did you dominate it then? If 2 people dominated, how did you dominate it? It's impossible.
Dominated by winning.
Where it don't work. One domination means domination.
No, that's not true. That's not true. No, that's not true. That's not true. Boston and the Celtics were both dynasties in the 80s. The fucking Lakers and Spurs were both dynasties.
I know that. So that's what then you can't say they dominated it.
You're easy work.
Well, then who dominated then? Was it the Lakers that dominated? Or was it the Spurs?
Both of them dominated.
Bro, if you win the Spurs fucking dominated and the fucking Lakers dominated.
I didn't know it was dual dominations in the world. What you mean?
What do you mean? At different points, you can dominate.
Beating on the other, how is he dominating him? How's the other person dominating back?
I thought we talking about
you get your ass dominated. How you dominating back? That don't make no sense.
Hold on. Let me go cooking right quick. Who's the most dominating franchise in NBA history?
Man, I don't know. But that ain't helping me.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking for a definition of
domination. I'm asking you a question. Who's the most dominating franchise in the NBA?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm asking. Give me a team.
The most dominating team ever?
Yeah, no, just
the Jim Crow Boston Celtics.
Okay, the Boston Celtics. How can the Boston Celtics be dominating when the fucking Los Angeles Lakers got fucking 17 championships?
What?
Do you hear what I'm saying? How can the Boston? I'm using your dumbass logic against you.
No, you ain't using that shit. That's you saying this shit.
How can the Boston Celtics be dominating when the fucking goddamn Los Angeles Lakers won 17 championships when they got 18?
No, what I'm making.
What you're trying to say? You basically basically trying to sit there and say that a team that fucking goddamn teams can't be dominating in the same fucking era. So if two teams can't be dominating in the same era, then why is it the Lakers got 17 championships and the fucking goddamn Boston Celtics got 18 championships? You see how that don't work?
Do you know how many errors you can still
have?
Hold up. That's multiple errors, bro.
You can still have two dominating teams that playing in the same fucking era. That's a dumb fucking point.
No, it's not. Because what the thing is that what I asked you was, what's the definition of dynasty? And you threw that word dominating in there. Dominating ain't it? It's winning. If you're winning, because you ain't dominating if another team whooping your ass.
You can have two teams in the fucking same era that's winning and dominating at the same time.
No, that's not no damn domination. Domination ain't nobody. Was the Lakers dominated? Was the Lakers Celtics dominated? Those are domination.
Was
the other ones were winning?
Hold on. Was the Lakers a dynasty in the 2000s?
No. There was a dynasty. They were a dynasty, but they weren't dominating.
I'm done talking this non-basketball knowing that.
No, I said it wrong. I said what I meant to say. I said they were winning, but they weren't dominating. They didn't dominate the Spurs. Spurs whooped their asses.
They three-peated. What do you mean they weren't dominating?
What are you talking about?
And then the Spurs stopped them, so they weren't dominating. Then they weren't dominating.
The Spurs stopped him one time.
Okay, so then that means they weren't dominating no more, right?
They still dominate.
The Lakers dominated them more than they dominated them.
They won. The Bulls dominated. The Celtics dominated. That's domination. You can't be losing and getting dominated. You can't dominate somebody while you're losing.
Okay, so why you call LeBron dominate and he fucking lost 6 finals in a row? He
dominated the East. He went to 8 straight finals.
Oh, but he was losing half those times. So how was he dominating?
No, he wasn't. He was.
Yes, he was.
How you losing 8 straight times?
If you went to 10 finals, if you went to 10 finals and lost 6, how's that dominate when you was losing most of the time?
I said he was dominating the East. Did you not hear that?
No, I'm talking about in the league. Was he dominating the league?
No, he was dominating the East, and as a player, individually,
he said the East.
Yes, he was dominating the league.
You got him, Mookie.
Individually,
you got him.
So that means LeBron James, by that logic, he wasn't dominating.
Because he was individually, he was. His team wasn't though.
How can you dominate when you continue to lose? How can you dominate when you lose it in the finals?
He was dominating the players, but as a team, he was not winning.
Y'all see how you moved the goalpost? Yeah. Put the legs in.
I asked both of y'all to define dynasty. You define it with a bad word.
Easy word, nigga.
No. You get cooked on your own point. You cannot sit there and say that a team. Go ahead, bro. I ain't got to cut you off. Go ahead. Because it's don't make no sense.
Just sit there saying you can't be dominating when you lose it. where you fucking lose it, and then you that's not domination. So by that logic, LeBron has never dominated, not once in his career, because all he was doing was losing as well. So if you want to sit there and say that the Lakers wasn't dominated because they lost, then LeBron James never dominated. Never.
That's not what I said. What I said was, as a team, he couldn't win. They weren't winning. But individually as a player, can nobody stop LeBron James?
How was they not? Why was they not?
Who was stopping Shaquille O'Neal and fucking Kobe Bryant then? Individually.
Nobody was stopping.
So then what's your argument then?
That you said that teams were dominating when they were losing. That's what my argument is.
No.
I didn't say nothing about individual players. I said teams.
The Spurs and Lakers both were dynasties. And you said before that LeBron James dominated the league.
Hold on. They weren't dynasty because they was dominating. They were dynasty because they was winning. Because they didn't dominate. The Lakers didn't dominate the Spurs, and the Spurs didn't dominate them. But they beat them. They won.
No. The Lakers dominated the Spurs more than they.
We made him literally sit there and say LeBron has never been on a team, or LeBron just never impacted a team that has dominated a whole era or decade. So how can he be?
Yeah, for sure. He said the Eastern Conference. We talking about you got cook, bro. You got cook.
Hold on. LeBron did dominate the Eastern Conference. He did.
You got Did
LeBron dominate the league? Did LeBron dominate the league?
The Eastern Conference, he did.
Did he dominate the fucking league?
Yes, as an individual player, yes, he did.
No, he did not.
He didn't win.
He didn't win. You said the Lakers didn't dominate because they lost.
Right.
He didn't win.
Yeah, he didn't win.
I didn't say he won. I said he dominated.
He
dominated as an individual player.
You said they said the Lakers couldn't dominate because they fucking lost. So by that logic, LeBron has never dominated.
Man, why don't y'all get over this word salad y'all trying to use? The fact is that you use a bad word when you try to define dynasty. You use the wrong word. You use the wrong word, and I cooked you on it. And now you're trying to put it on a player. I'm not talking about no player. I'm talking about the team. I said define dynasty, and you trying to use a player now. We ain't talking about no player. Players don't define dynasty. Teams do. So get back to defining the team. What's the dynasty?
In the bag. Put your leg.
No, nigga, I'm too swift for y'all. Y'all can't get me in no bag.
Put your leg.
You got to cook, man. You got to cook, bro.
Try again. Now, let's try this again. Define what a dynasty is.
Ghost Town admitted that LeBron James only can dominate the Eastern Conference, not the NBA. Not the NBA. Not the NBA.
He never did. He made that LeBron didn't dominate the NBA. As a team, I said there and said you can't dominate if you don't fucking got the
right. Hey, Ghost Town, can I give you a definition of domination? How about Kobe in the 2000s? Led the decade in scoring, points per game, won 5 championships in the 2000s. That's a decade, while still being an all defensive NBA player. That's domination, bro. Name me a decade where LeBron James did that. I'll wait. Go ahead.
Every time after 2013. Anytime after 2013. A matter of fact,
that's not what I asked.
29.
Name me a decade where LeBron James led the decade in scoring, total points, total points per game average, right? 5 championships or more in a decade, and then was still an all defensive NBA player in a decade. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to do that because number one, he
can't.
Because he doesn't play like Kobe. He doesn't play like Kobe. He doesn't shoot the ball 30 times a game. He doesn't try to shoot that
domination. 30 times a game. They both have a career average at fucking 19 shots per game. So again, you're lying.
No, when Kobe was making those feats that you're talking about, he wasn't shooting no 19 times.
They both have a career average of 19 shots per game for the career. You're lying. You're a liar.
When Kobe was playing at his highest levels, he wasn't shooting no ball on 19 times a game. And don't even try that.
What year?
Any year he was playing at his highest levels, he was never taking just no 19 shots. Don't even try.
So how does his career average field goal attempts per game drop down to 19 if he was shooting 30 shots per game?
As he got older and when he was younger, riding that bench.
The numbers don't match up, bro.
Because when he was younger and when he was older, riding that bench, he wasn't getting shots up like that. So when you do the averages, it come down. But when he was at his peak, he was nowhere near 19 shots a game.
I asked you to name me a fucking decade where Kobe did it, that LeBron did, and you can't do it, bro, because he's never done it before.
No. I can't name it because he didn't play with Shaq. See, if LeBron had played with Shaq, he'd have not just 5 rings. He'd have about 8 or 9 if he'd played with Shaq. He had about 8 or 9 rings.
Oh, in the decade that Moss is talking about, Kobe took 21.5 shots a game, not 19.
Of course he did. He's a liar. He's a liar. Ghost Town is a liar.
I know he took more. I know he took way over 20. I know he took over 20 shots a game. When he's in there saying
no. You said 30. You said 30. You said 30. You said 30.
That's not what I said. I said he took over 19.
I mean,
last point, Mookie. Hold on. Last point. Name me a finals where Kobe Bryant shot 32 shots a game in the finals, like LeBron James did in 2015. What final series? What was that, Ghost Town? When?
LeBron James.
Tell me a time when Kobe made it to the finals and half his team.
You can't answer my question, bro. Hold on.
Tell me a time Kobe made it to the finals when he could carry his team.
I just asked you. I asked you a question, man.
I'm answering it. This is my way of answering it. If I can tell you when you tell me when Kobe could carry a team when he's missing
how that works.
40% of his starters.
Answer the question.
He's never went to a finals missing 40% of his starters like LeBron.
LeBron James, P5, averaged 32 shots a game in the 2015 finals. When did Kobe Bryant ever do that? When?
He never had. Okay, LeBron did it because he had no help. He had 40%
because he has a low IQ.
Missing, so he
because he has a low IQ, he don't make his teammates better. That's why he has a low IQ and he can't make his other players better. That's why
he had to make up for the fact that he didn't have nobody else to score.
Hold on. A son.
What's up, girl? Hey, Mookie, you kind of bugging. Like, bro, listen, man. Like LeBron was never dominant, bro. Like he was never dominant. Everything he does is from on top of the key. He's to reset back.
Huh?
He lost, bro. We lost, boy.
I mean, Kobe's had series where he took 26 a game, but he never took over 30.
Hassan, we can't hear you, my brother.
I mean, Kobe did it in 07.
Big show, cheap ass Mike.
He did it in 07. He did it in.
You heard me now?
He did it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, like, I want to ask this guy this question. You said a three-peat isn't dominant, but bro, like Shaq was literally the most dominant player ever, bro. Like, how was it like the Lakers not dominant just because they had wars with all-time great teams and all that? Like right. Where's your rationality? Like, what do you mean? The most dominant player ever, the most dominant player ever on No,
that was me. I said that they got dominated by the Spurs. So how they both dominating each other?
How do we get dominated? Like Kobe was a Spur killer. How do we get dominated? We beat them more times than they beat us. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, they beat you though. That's the point though. Didn't they beat you though? Didn't they beat you?
They didn't dominate us though. You're saying dominate us. We beat them with Shaq and Gasol, bro. Like it was like we always had to up on them. But what you were saying was a three-peat isn't dominant. When you run 3 in a row and you beat like the top teams on there, that's dominant, bro. Like literally, like what else is that?
There you get
not losing. That's what it is. And we had 2 teams that did that.
That means LeBron.
That would have been the Celtics. They didn't lose, and that'd be the Bulls. They didn't lose.
So what the most dominant player ever on that team, like dominance is associated with the three-peat Lakers, bro. Like that word is like associated with that. Like I guarantee you, I don't know if you're just trying to like hold strong to your point or whatever, bro. But like, come on, bro, you gotta cut it out, man. Cut it out. Like
man, this man cooking.
Well, I mean, hold on. What's an era though? What's an era? Give me an era.
A 2000s era. We all said
what? Give me an era. Define era. Define it.
The eras are always in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. They only go
by 10,
so
bro. Give me define how many years is an era.
We can just go a generation. We'll just go 10 years. 10 years. Let's like
10 years. Okay, so you won 3. Hold on, that's 30% of that time. They won 30%.
We won 5. We won.
No, they won 5. They won 5.
No. Kobe and Shaq only played 3 times together.
5 in the 80s.
I thought we were talking about the team.
Just Lakers teams. We won 5 in the 80s.
Well, he started running them out by Shaq. So I thought he was talking about Shaq. But okay, so let's say the Lakers won. I think Lakers won 5 times no, they didn't win. That was no damn. That was only they only won. Who won in 2000?
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
No,
the Lakers.
Duncan and then won in 2000. No, we did win in 2000. We won in 2000, 2001.
First one in 99 in a short season.
So technically y'all won 4 in the decade.
No, they won 5.
No, they won. No. You're lying again. They won 5. Stop lying. They won 5. You can't count. Aren't you in IT? Ain't you in IT? Goes. They won 5. Stop it, man. Don't do that shit, bro.
What he's trying to say is because it resets at 2010. Now he kind of has a point, but still, like we won 5.
That's not how we look at it, bro. You know that, man. Come on, man.
What you mean? What's right? What's right or what's wrong is you don't look at the right.
That's not how we look at it, bro.
I see what he's saying, but we don't look at it like that. It's 5, bro. We won 5 in like 10 years. 5 in 10 years, bro. If you go from 2000 to 10, that counts as 10. That's half and half. So you gotta use that math in that way, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's common sense. But and I'm gonna ask you this question. Now, you said about LeBron's championships. All of his championships, bro, like they're all funny style. He beat the baby OKC. Then when the Spurs lost, that's literally, I mean, that's on them because that was for them to lose. And then between Ray Allen and Mike Miller got him some help. The third one, he snitched on Draymond for the nut shot. Had he not been over there like pleading his case, get him out of here, that kind of messed things up. That's kind of why they came back. When Draymond fell out the rotation, it kind of brought them back in their favor. So that's an asterisk right there. The next one is the bubble ring. And I'm a Lakers fan. That was a bubble ring, G. What you mean? None of his championships are like fire or fly. None of them, Jones.
That's a fact, bro. Damn. Keep cooking, man. I like you, man. Keep cooking, bro.
No. Everything with him is for show. Like, and he, like you said, he has help. He gets players and he picks teams. The guy can play, and he can't play off the ball, but like he loses to his own detriment. You know what I mean? When you're bigger and stronger and everybody and on PEDs, remember Chael Sonnen, the fighter, he kind of said, yeah, me, the only thing me and LeBron got in common is we got the same dealer. Why would somebody just say that, like, out of random, bro? Why would somebody just do that? Like, why? Remember, they were doing a sweep for PEDs and everybody got real skinny in 2011. Carmelo, Wade, and LeBron. Remember,
somebody asked you how many 50-win teams LeBron beat to make it to the finals.
None.
I don't know. How many?
None. He beat the Raptors.
They never beat a 50-win team.
What 50-win teams he beat, nigga?
No, I'm saying I don't know, bro.
He beat the Hawks in 2015.
I don't check records like that, bro. I ain't that damn crazy.
You
Atlanta
gotta
Hawks
check the
won 60
records.
games.
You gotta check the records to talk slick like that, though, guy.
Well, wait a minute. So you worrying about whether one team won 50 wins or not? That's what y'all worrying about. Because let me tell you something. It don't really matter in a watered down league. If in a watered down league, you can easily win 50 games. That means it's a lot of sorry teams, and when you play them, you're gonna get some easy dubs.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
No, parity is more important for the competition than just having more watered down teams.
There's more 50-win teams out west.
When Michael Jordan played, it wasn't nothing but a team full of. It wasn't nothing but a league full of expansion team. So when you win it,
why did he beat
Miami
more
and
than 60-win teams in the finals?
Charlotte and
why was he playing
like that? That was a guaranteed win.
I must say that 10 years is not 2000 to 2010. That's 11 years. The decade ends in 2009. But
so why was Jordan beating 60-win teams in the finals? Seattle, Phoenix, Utah. I mean, just to name a few.
That means
I don't know.
4 or the Lakers won 4 in the 2000s.
Because
shut up, P5. They must have won 5 in 2000s.
Hold on, what you said, Mom?
P5, shut up, nigga. He won 5 in the 2000s, nigga.
They won 4.
That's up, man.
He
won 5. He won 5. He won 5.
We can do it like that. We won 4. We won 4 and 10, and then we started off another one right there.
That's what I'm not starting an argument out. I'm not starting an argument out. I'm just saying what actually happened. That's all.
Yeah. No, I understand.
I'm not starting an argument. I'm just saying what actually happened. But keep going.
No 50-win teams. No 50-win teams. Nobody of that start. There was nobody that was like him, like on his side as far as the Eastern Conference. There was a feasting ground. There was nobody to play, bro. You had Atlanta was good one year. Toronto was good for a couple of years. It was really nothing to write home about.
And that was it, bro. Yeah, that was it.
But y'all know that works for LeBron also, right? When he made it to the finals, were there any 2-time MVPs on the same team in their prime? Were there any? Did Michael Jordan face any teams that had the regular season record for winning? I mean, you could do this. It worked for both ways. You could do that for LeBron James.
Yeah, he lost to the Mavericks.
Hold on. The people that he had to play were way better than the people that Michael Jordan played.
Not true.
Well, you give me one team that Michael Jordan played that could have beat the Golden State Warriors. One team.
Not true.
You give me one team that could have beat the Spurs. Name.
The fact
of the matter is that it worked both ways, bro. Man,
93 Phoenix Suns.
Let me
Phoenix
give you
Suns would have lost to the Spurs. They'd have got their ass a Shangling.
Let me give you another
93
bar. Let me
Phoenix
give you
Suns.
another bar. He did, while he was in the Eastern Conference, he went to join like one of his rivals. He went to go join somebody so he could literally have the East. So like 4 years of that don't count. 4 years of that don't count because he went to go play with Wade. 4 years of that
And
don't
Bosch,
count.
bro. And Bosch.
Man, then that's the same thing I can say about Michael Jordan's second three-peat. His don't count because he brought a champion to his team. He brought the best rebounder in the history of basketball, who was already a champion.
He was a role.
And he was
he
was a champion before Michael Jordan was the champion. So you can sit there and say, "Well, I don't count them second three-peat." Man, that's ludicrous.
And Scottie Pippen missed down there. And Scottie Pippen missed half the season, and they still won 6 games.
He brought in more than enough help. He brought in sufficient help. And LeBron James went and got some help.
Mookie got a point because this, like, he did bring the best European, like, Kukoc was the best European player at the time. And I would say about Rodman, he was kind of falling off because he was losing his focus. When they got him over there, they kind of got him back on track. And he did, and like Jordan did have a better team.
Dennis Rodman,
but Pippen was hurt half those years though, bro. Half the season. They were still winning 60 games.
Absolutely. So, and honestly, if he had kept Horace Grant, I mean, Jordan can't help who he
Dennis Rodman was a role. He was real damn good at his role, but he was nowhere near any creator that you need.
Jordan didn't leave, and he didn't leave Chicago for it. You got to come play with Jordan. He didn't go play with Wade, or he didn't go play with anybody else. Like literally, he said like, so whoever came and played with him, that's
help, bro. Help is help.
Hey, let me go. Hold on. Let me go to Truth Patrol. What you got on this shit, Truth Patrol?
Man. As far as the topic or what we running it about right now?
I was trying to sit there and say that Michael Jordan wanted to beat the Warriors and basically sitting there and trying to discredit Jordan by propping up LeBron. What's your thoughts on that?
I heard Ghost Town say that shit. Ghost Town, these are the teams that would dog walk the Warriors. The Detroit Pistons, 89 and 88, even 90. The Utah Jazz that Jordan beat in the finals, they would demolish that Spurs team. Matter of fact, wasn't Utah the reason that the Spurs couldn't get there in the first place when they had David Robinson? Yeah, Utah was beating them.
No, they weren't.
Man, Utah was dominating.
They swept them. You lying again?
What you mean?
They swept them. You lying, Ghost?
No, they weren't. They beat them one time when Tim Duncan
was better than the Spurs, man. Matter of fact, the Spurs didn't become the Spurs
1 year.
Okay, Ghost Town. The Spurs did not become the Spurs until after Utah was done. Cut it out, man.
No. The Utah, the Spurs ended the Utah.
Utah was in the finals twice. What was the Spurs?
Tim Duncan wasn't there yet. What you mean? Where was he? He wasn't in the league.
Tim Duncan was in the league in '98, wasn't he?
Man, he was a rookie.
It don't matter. Kawhi was a rookie.
Oh, here we go.
Kawhi was a rookie.
It don't matter now. So
Kawhi got finals MVP.
He was a rookie, bro. That's why they didn't beat him. But once he got his weight up, it was over. They were done.
Finals MVP.
Michael Jordan was a rookie. He was top 5 in MVP voting, led the league in scoring.
He got to do it, and he got his ass thoroughly.
No, he was second in scoring, bro. He was second in scoring behind Bernard King.
Michael wasn't the best player in the 80s.
Yeah, you're right. He was.
88, 89. It's toward 88, 89. He was like going towards being the best player, but he wasn't the best player all the way through the 80s. But
who wasn't the best player in the 80s?
Arguably,
Michael Jordan was the best player. Michael Jordan was the best player in the NBA the moment he came in. Jordan came in as the best. He wasn't on the best team. Jordan came in as the best player.
He did not.
Who was better than Jordan? Now look, I'll accept Larry Bird.
Was not a top 5 MVP vote getter in his rookie season. That was
I'm old enough to know this. Like, nope, they used to consider him, but he was not the best player in the joint. He did not know how to win yet. Just being know how to score and being like the most exciting player does not make you the best player. Like, you still had Bird and Moses Malone, Bird and Magic, arguably, like those guys. Like Alex English scored the most total points in the 80s. You still had Bernard King that was wicked good. Like Jordan was very, very good, but like you said, but he was marketable. I'm not taking nothing from him, but
besides Larry Bird, who was better?
But Larry Bird, Moses Malone, and Magic. Moses Malone was really like that. Like Moses Malone was really, he just didn't win as much, but he was very dominant. And even Isaiah, like Isaiah was cooking. Like Isaiah was cooking.
Cut it out, bro. Cut it
Isaiah
out.
was fucking
Isaiah
Isaiah
been
Thomas was
harboring.
fucking never better than Michael Jordan, bro. Not one day.
Isaiah been
I didn't
harboring
say he was
jealousy for
better.
years behind that, man.
I didn't say he was better. I didn't say he was better. But like you said, but he can still be somebody that rival. Jordan didn't get a grip in the league until all the good cats retired. And they got old.
I would have respected it if you would have said Joe Dumars. I'd have had a little more respect for that.
You're right. No, you're right. On both of the pairing of Joe Dumars and Isaiah,
I can respect that take.
You're right. You're right about that. But he wasn't the best player until like 88 and 89. Like 84 through 87, no, he was still the most exciting player, but he was not the best player. Magic was still there. Kareem won an MVP.
Let me ask you this. What was the difference between Jordan? Now keep in mind, right? Jordan did not play in the 85 season. He only played 17 games. If y'all won't count that, that's cool. Jordan did all this in 11 years. He did not play 13 full seasons in Chicago. But what was the difference between Jordan in 88 versus Jordan in 84, other than Doug Collins implementing the triangle and telling Jordan he need to lay off scoring so much? And they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then they fired Doug, and then bring in Phil Jackson, and everybody think Phil Jackson is great coach when the Bulls was going to win the chip regardless, whether Phil was there or not.
It was just for those reasons you implicated. Like he had to learn how to when to use his teammates, when to slow things down, when to cool off. Like there was times he got tired, like there was just different things where he had to conduct himself towards winning. Having the best talent doesn't make you the winner. Like being the most talented player does not make you the best player.
And he became a two-way player.
He also
I'm saying Jordan was the best player. Even when he lost to Boston, he was the best player.
He was not the best player. He was
Larry
not the
Bird
best
said the man looked. It was like playing God in basketball shoes. Man, what you talking about?
Because there was no 6'6" shooting guards back then. There was not then. So when he first came around, he was a rarity and he was different. He was his kind. He's never you haven't seen we never seen nobody like Jordan. And it was remarkable to Larry Bird. But how many times?
No, you did. You seen Dr. J and you seen David Thompson.
Those guys
they're not guards, bro.
6'8". They were 6'9" and 6'8", bro. They were 6'9" and 6'8".
Jordan, you got that.
Jordan wasn't really 6'6". He was really like a 6'5". Like they kind of sometimes the NBA might give you a little bit. He was like more 6'5"ish.
Jordan 6'6". It's Kobe that's really 6'5".
No, Kobe's taller than Jordan. Kobe was lanky, bro. I went to the game. I seen the Jordan. No, Kobe's lankier than Jordan. He's a little bit taller actually. Kobe's more actual trajected 6'6". Jordan's a little bit more stockier, more rounded. A little bit more short, just a little, but he was more.
Also, real quick, Michael Jordan, the difference between a rookie Jordan or Jordan in the early 80s compared to the late 80s. In the late 80s, Jordan became much more efficient. That's
absolute.
He became a better scorer in the late 80s.
And a two-way player. And defensively, he was a two-way player. So I mean, he was offensively dominant and defensively.
Hold on, and he got much better as a playmaker.
Yeah, so there is a difference.
That's true too, Mookie.
So
there is a difference. There is a difference. And knowing, like I said, knowing how to play the game is mental. You know what I mean? Doing all those different things, whatever, is great. But the game is so mental. Like we're talking about mental giants like Magic and like Larry. Like you have to be cold-blooded. Jordan was amazing, and he wasn't known as being the cold-blooded killer like that early. Like he was an exciting young prospect to watch. You can't hold him by the standards.
He dropped 63 in the Garden, bro. I mean, he dropped 63 in the Garden.
Nah, Jordan came in known as a killer. The problem was the Bulls was trash. The Bulls was trash. Jordan was always Jordan. The only difference was the difference between Jordan in 88 versus Jordan in 84 was that Jordan learned how to play within the system versus playing hero ball. That's the one thing Isaiah Thomas be keeping it real about. But Isaiah Thomas don't like the fact that Michael Jordan get the credit for being how they say it was a big man's game and Jordan led his team to chips. Isaiah Thomas was the one who did that, not Michael Jordan. Isaiah Thomas was the one who, even though Joe got a finals MVP, but Isaiah Thomas was the little guy who showed he could be the leader of a team. And you could build, but Jordan get the credit for it.
But a lot of times we look at Jordan we can't judge him as the completion of his career from earlier than they did. Like you got to see the papers. They called him a ball hog, and he might have did some things. He was like a shooter, and he did have to develop his left hand because he really didn't have a good left like the first 2 years. We're not going to count 85, but towards 88, he started he didn't always have a left hand.
In college.
Push
what? This shit, Jordan didn't have no left hand. Jordan fixed that problem in college, man.
It wasn't polished.
No, what y'all got on somebody like a Ghost Town said that the 90s is watered down? What's your thoughts on that, Maz, and everybody else?
What it goes to
expansion teams?
Yeah, it was.
What
Yeah.
was?
No, this is hold on, no. We not gonna do this. What was those expansion teams? Because everybody like to say this shit. What was those expansion teams? And don't forget, Miami Heat was one of them. Wasn't
Miami,
Alonzo
Orlando,
Mourning and Tim Hardaway on that team? Wasn't
Charlotte.
Orlando Magic? You got Penny Hardaway, you got Shaquille O'Neal. These expansion teams was dogs. They wasn't trash.
The Mavericks.
Matter of fact, this so-called expansion team beat the Bulls in the playoffs when Jordan came back. That expansion team did that. Now, this is an expansion. Word and shit is funny, right? Because you could say expansion team, or you could talk about this expansion era that's expanded outside of the U.S. So now you got these plumbers and non-athletic guys, which is wild, because everything that, they say, oh, the 90s was water. That shit applies today. Today you got non-athletic dudes like Luka, like Jokic. These dudes is non-athletic and running the NBA, yo. The top 5 dudes, you could argue that they're not even from America. Nail one of them. So which one is the real expansion league? We playing by European rules.
They're more skilled though. They're more skilled.
They're not more skilled. The rules allow them to look more skilled. It's a difference. You think Allen Iverson?
Luka. Who does what Luka does, bro? Cut it out. Nobody is skilled like Luka. Luka's skill level.
You can't touch him, bro. You can't touch him. Yeah, I mean, Bird's better.
Who's more skilled than Luka? You serious?
You can't touch Luka now, bro.
We're talking about now, G. Right now. Like right now. Like
he don't play a winning style, really. He don't play a winning style.
Not really. He has to learn how to win, but he's still the most. To me, he's the most individual skilled player.
He's a Hilicic style of player.
Nah, he's not, bro. I mean,
but
he's a better version of James Harden.
You saying Luka is the most skilled player right now?
No, he is not.
Luka and Jokic right now, like just right now. I'm not talking about just forever, but right now, bro. Like it's not like literally. It's been he smashed Anthony Davis. We saw Jokic smash Anthony Davis.
Luka more skilled. Hold up, Luka got more skill and more game than Kyrie.
No, but Kyrie's not the same. He's not what he used to be though. He's not. But like what at Luka's age right now,
still more skilled though, bro. But he's still more skilled.
Size, with that size, Luka. I think Luka is more skilled than Kyrie these days. With that size and that fluidity and that movements and stuff, like nobody.
That fluidity. You think he moves like graciously like fucking Kyrie?
Bro, Kyrie got game, bro. I understand Luka nice. Don't get me wrong, but Kyrie got game,
bro.
Kyrie's my man.
We just
but Kyrie's.
We saw Payne Pritchardson. We saw Payne Pritchardson and fucking TJ McConnell have decent postseason series, and this was postseason, bro. What y'all think? Mark Price, Dan Marley, Danny Ainge, Tom Chambers. What y'all think they gonna do, bro? In this fucking league? What y'all think?
I mean, I think Manu Ginobili would look like Luka with these rules, man.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Stojakovic.
What you think, Kevin? What y'all think Kevin Johnson would do in this era right now, bro? Kevin Johnson would fucking murder 25 and 10 easy.
Yeah.
Well, you got to keep in mind that in this era, you got Sean Kemp being called the GOAT and LeBron James. So
right.
That about sums up this
because
era.
he is the GOAT.
Mitch Richmond.
Yeah, he is the GOAT going on another team, and I'm gonna forever hold that position.
Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, all those guys, they cook in today's
league. All them cats, bro. Right. I mean, this is crazy. Not to mention the plethora of dominant big men. Not to mention, when you beat your men off the dribble, I have to contend at the rim with elite shot blocking and elite rim resistance, bro. In this era, once you pass your man, it's an open lane to the basket, no resistance for the most part whatsoever, bro. It's just different, bro. It's just different.
Olajuwon today.
Bro, David Robinson, fucking Rick Smiths, Batumbo, you know what I'm saying? Bless his soul. I mean, the fucking list goes on. Patrick, Alonzo. I mean, bro, rookie Robinson, David Robinson has a rookie, gave you 24.
Well, all of them players ain't gonna translate though, Maz. You got to be like either athletic, got a mid-range game, something. But all that posting up shit, that ain't gonna work.
But
the guys I mentioned, most of them can shoot, Ghost. In case you
I know David could do it. I think even
Patrick, Hakeem, Alonzo, they shoot. Rick Smith,
and even Ewing would be hurting people too.
Hey, Ghost Town, you do remember that in the 90s, you ain't starting if you ain't playing no defense, right?
Correct.
There wasn't no such thing as a two-way player in the Niners. Your ass better play defense or you on a bench.
Allen Houston ain't never guarded a soul. And
LeBron James don't play D.
Man, are you cut it out, bro?
LeBron ain't playing no D. Now hold up. Because also in the Niners, LeBron holding the ball all damn game, that ain't gonna fly. They didn't play like that. You know what I'm saying? Like KG said,
off the ball, bro.
Like KG said, what you doing, young fella? Pass that. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to know.
Allen Iverson played like that.
AI did not play like that. Eric Snow was it? No, Eric McKee or Eric Snow was the primary ball handler. Man, cut it out.
But when it went to his hands, it was over with. There wasn't no more passing.
Hold up, bro. Listen, I live in
AI averaged 5 assists.
Bro, listen, bro. I live in Camden, New Jersey, right next door to Philadelphia, bro. He did not play like that, bro. Cut it out. He did not play like that.
No, I mean, LeBron is a special player, though. You can't. Nobody else can do it.
No, he ain't.
He
ain't special. He lost 6 finals. He ain't special.
Man, he's the only player that's number one in scoring, and he in the top 5 in scoring and top 5.
You never said Karl Malone was a top 5 player. You never said Karl Malone was a top 5 player when he was second in scoring. You never said Kareem was the best of all time when he led the league in scoring all time, shooting 2-pointers.
There will never be another player with that score like him and pass like him. He's wonderful.
Hold up. When you say pass like him, you talking about how he averaged 4 turnovers in the Olympics?
The most turnovers
and had my dog Steph Curry. Had my dog Steph Curry looking.
His turnover assist ratio is better than most point guards. That's right. Better than most point guards.
No, it's not. He's lying, bro. He's lying, bro. He's lying.
So if LeBron James, if he's such this great passer, why he didn't average? How many assists he should have averaged in that Olympics, man? Look at who was on that roster again, man. LeBron should have averaged like 20 assists.
But you do know he was the catalyst to that team, right? When he left the floor, they couldn't do nothing, bro.
No, when he left the floor, the bench came in.
No,
is he a better passer than Jason Kidd?
He was better than everybody. I said most.
How when you average 7 assists,
right? The most turnovers
with 3 turnovers, man. You average 7 assists and 3 turnovers.
Hey, do you hear me? That's
how is that good number?
Right?
How that's good numbers? You average 7 assists with 3 turnovers.
Is this turnover assist ratio? Is this turnover assist ratio? Hold on. Is this turnover assist ratio better than Chris Paul? Pause.
No, and Chris Paul's one of the greatest point guards ever. I'm not talking about them cats.
But LeBron plays point guard.
I said most point guards. I ain't say them.
Miles, what about Andre Miller? Is his turnover assist ratio better than Andre Miller?
Steve Nash, John Stockton, Jason Kidd.
But you know what? That's the point. I'm trying to tell you. LeBron James is one of a kind.
He's overrated. He's a turnover machine.
Andre Miller ain't a piece of shit on LeBron's shoe compared to him.
Hold on, let me ask you this,
the player Andre Miller ain't even a speck of shit on his shoe.
Mike Conley got a better.
He ain't a speck of shit on his shoe either.
Okay. So,
but we talking about passing though.
We talking about passing.
I mean, that's all they can do is pass because they got better compared to LeBron.
That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about.
Let me ask you a question, Ghost. You say LeBron is the GOAT. All right. As far as positions in NBA history, what position can you definitively say LeBron is the best ever at?
Also,
the best 3 I've ever seen in walk on earth.
Also, Larry Bird is.
I want to let you know, Monty Williams also got a better turnover assist ratio than LeBron.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yo, it's gonna be hard to find somebody who don't have a better assist turnover ratio.
He barely played, bro. He barely played.
But you know why that turnover ratio is so high? Because he can't play off the ball.
He has and low IQ. And extremely low IQ.
Look, when he got to Miami, he couldn't. Shane Battier said he couldn't even read defenses. He had to show him how to read defense.
Man,
7 years in the NBA and he couldn't read.
I don't buy this shit. You ain't first team all defense all them years, and you don't know nothing about reading no defense.
He shouldn't have never been first team all defense.
Well, that's your opinion, bro. You just that sound like hate to me because that damn show ain't objective.
LeBron ain't never been no great defensive mind, man. Cut it out.
Hold on. How come he got all them damn first team defenses then?
He ain't got but 5.
They were just putting him out there, huh?
He ain't got but 5 of them. It's been 22 years. He got 5.
Chase downs. Because of chase downs. Because
he got
of
5 in 22 years, bro. That shit's sad. He got 5 in 22
That's trash,
years.
bro.
Wait a minute, he only been on all defensive teams 5 times. You sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because of chase downs. Because of the chase downs. That's why.
Chase downs.
Why didn't he chase down Jason Terry then? Why didn't he chase down?
You name it, and then you got to keep in mind he does all of this while having to.
He couldn't chase down. He couldn't chase down Jason Terry because Tyson Chandler
score for his team.
Tyson Chandler and Sean Marion was proving to y'all LeBron wouldn't be shit in the 90s. That's why. See, that 2011 finals really exposed that LeBron wouldn't be shit in the 90s.
He said, now what other player y'all know out there calling other teams plays out while they playing?
Man, bro, all teams use the same
terminology. Nobody does that like LeBron. Y'all know it.
Man, stop it.
Nah, man, he do that shit when the camera's on so he could look like he know what he talking about.
Why didn't he call out the Mavericks plays?
Guess what? He do it a lot then because he look like he know what he talking about all the time.
So why didn't he call out the Dallas Mavericks plays in 2011 then and beat them then?
Because Spo had him in the wrong defense.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to reach on a limb. I'm not trying to reach on a limb here, but from what they're saying, like he threw that series because he really did look like he didn't give a fuck. Like the way he was playing, like it was kind of sus.
No, he looked scared, bro.
You know why? And I really believe this. LeBron James be harboring hate. I truly believe, just like I believe that he lost that 2000 which one it was 2010 when he lost to the White House. I truly believe he lost that on purpose. You got to understand that they was pushing this chosen one and GOAT case before he even came to the NBA. I really believe in my heart of hearts that man that he could have beat the White Howard, but he knew damn well he didn't want to see Kobe. And y'all know how Kobe coming. If you put man, cut it out, Ghost.
I'm not buying that, bro. He lost to the Magic fair and square.
I'm saying I truly believe he lost on purpose. I believe, man, the coach said he gave up.
I can't give you that, bro. I can't give you that, man.
Man, the coach and the owner say he gave up. That man didn't want to see Kobe, bro.
He threw them finals.
And Moss, can you criticize LeBron overthinking things like in the clutch, like his ability to be indecisive in big moments and also like
yeah, for sure, bro. Well, first and foremost, you can't be great or have a high IQ when in the finals in 2018 in game 1, coming out of a timeout. You don't even know if your team has a timeout or not. So how can you execute a play or even get the right playoff if you don't even know your team ain't even got no fucking timeouts, bro? He shies away from the free throw line, right? He relies on jump shooting like he's Kobe or MJ. Can you guys tell in high pressure moments he would not get to the basket consistently because he does not want to go to the free throw line? And again, here's my last point. What's his go-to move? What's his go-to move? I'm not done yet, bro. Hold on. Not done yet, bro. We saw in 2020 in the bubble a shot that Danny Green missed, and they blamed Danny Green. Well, LeBron James, dumbass, drove into the defense when he should have just pulled up 15 feet mid-post and shot a typical mid-range jump shot. Something that we see T-Mac do, Kevin Durant do, MJ do, and Kobe do. The thing is this. LeBron James has no in-between game. He don't got no legitimate go-to move. And so it's either get to the rim or it's just settling for a fucking long 2 or 3. He has no bag, and he has very, very low IQ. Very low IQ.
Or Moss, we could talk about how in Game 5 against the Indiana Pacers, while LeBron James scored 7 points in 24 minutes, how he was consistently in foul trouble, just not knowing how to just have good positioning on the ball, and just fouling fucking players and stuff like that.
Or we can talk about Game 4 in 2011 when he scored 8 points on the biggest stage, playing with 2 top 5 draft picks, and he scored 8 points in the finals and let Jason Terry outscore him off the bench. I mean, we could do that too, bro, if you want to. I mean,
or we could talk about Game 2 of the Denver Nuggets. LeBron just hoisting up jump shots and not being able to feed the ball to Anthony Davis, who's cooking when you have a below-average rim protector on here, and just jacking up 8-4 straight shot that was just missed, that was leading to open buckets. You could talk about that too as well.
Or we could talk about, they say he's a two-way player and he's dominant, right? But Aaron Gordon in a big-time game had 27 and 14 rebounds, had the biggest offensive rebound of the game, kicked out to MPJ, clutch 3, clutch putback. I mean, we could do that too, bro. MPJ dominated LeBron James. Go ahead, bro.
Or we could talk about how Kyrie Irving was out playing Steph Curry, and if LeBron James just shut KD down, they win. this great defender. All he got to do is shut down KD. Y'all remember when LeBron went up for that layup and
She get cooked, though. She get
KD
cooked.
slapped the shit out of
No,
shit.
what I'm gonna
KD
do is
sent that shit to the stand.
around midnight one day I'm gonna have to run a LeBron James special to show y'all how great LeBron James is, because I ain't got time to be sitting up. It's gonna take about all day, so we gonna make sure we're gonna have set aside a lot of time. We're gonna run about 3 hours of LeBron James greatness because he got that much footage.
At this point,
We're gonna shut all you LeBron haters up.
Do you remember LeBron's first year in Miami? That it was when they was playing the six. Remember when Evan Turner was getting in that ass for like 2 games? When Evan Turner was tearing LeBron up. You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that. You don't either.
Evan Turner was.
I don't know it. You don't know it either.
Oh man,
this man's in a
P5.
Well, dude, I tell you what. Do you remember that time that Rex Chapman destroyed Michael Jordan and told him you can't even guard me?
I just want to. I want to ask.
Guard me.
P5. I want to ask, if you value longevity so much, why you want to put LeBron right now as your GOAT?
Because longevity is not the only thing that I value highly. I value impact. I value how good of a player were you and how impactful and how.
What do you scale more? What do you scale more?
What do I scale more?
Skill.
No, it's not skill. I think what I would scale more, like if I had to rank it, for me, impact at your prime is.
So what's the percentage?
I don't know the percent. Impact off your prime, 40, longevity, 30, 40, and then the rest of it would be just like peak and stuff like that. I guess. I don't know. Be something like that.
Hold on. You said what?
I would say, because the main things I look at is impact. How impactful were you in your prime? How long were you impactful? And
hold on. What's the scale? Give me the percentage.
I don't fucking. If I had to, impact to me is the main thing. Longevity also is a main thing. If I'd give you a percentage, I guess it'd be 40, 40, 20, 40, 30, 40, 30, 30.
Huh?
Yeah.
So why you rank him all the time? If that's the case.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to get this. So you got 30% longevity?
No, that's not what I said. No. I would say more so 40, 40, 20. Peak is a 20.
40% longevity?
Yeah, and then 40% impact throughout your prime.
So you value longevity over peak, right?
Yeah, I do. Okay,
so like I said, why you want to have LeBron James over Michael Jordan if you value longevity over peak?
Because Jordan was more impactful throughout his prime than LeBron was, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, if he's more impactful in his prime, do you believe he has a better peak?
I think he has a better peak. Yeah.
Okay, so why is Michael Jordan won't continue to be your GOAT even if LeBron had 2 more years in?
Because if LeBron James keeps playing the way he is for even longer than what he already has, then it's just going to become like too much to overlook. I mean, that's LeBron James playing at like a top 10 All-NBA caliber level for like 17, 18 years at that point. If he does it for 2, that's
20. It'll be 20 years.
I gotta ask you this question. You said that would be too much to overlook. At the same time, you giving props to longevity, but you overlooking.
I don't care how you look at it. That's at least 18 years of being a top.
Yeah, but you said that's too much to overlook. But if you looking at that, you gotta really overlook these allegations about these steroids, my man.
Okay.
Man, Michael Jordan's on cocaine. So what?
Okay. So let me respond to that now. I said it to Moss earlier. If it comes out that LeBron officially comes out from like the Athletic, from whoever is the main reporter at the time or whatever, if it comes out that it is confirmed that LeBron James was using PED, that LeBron James was 100% using performance-enhancing drugs.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, P5. I don't want to hear. I don't want you to address this.
Well, then no, he
wouldn't. I'm trying to get to your point. How is LeBron James, with the criteria that you put off, LeBron James prime impact, right, for over the 15 years?
Yeah.
And you believe that LeBron James has more longevity than Michael Jordan. Do you agree?
I think he has more longevity than Jordan, yes.
Okay, do you think that his prime is up there with Michael Jordan, impact-wise?
I'd say it's top 3, top 5, yeah.
Okay, and you think his peak is where you were top 5?
His peak is around top 5.
So using the criteria that you just named,
yeah.
Why isn't LeBron the GOAT right now?
Because Jordan has the greatest peak of all time. I think he's the most impactful player of all time.
But you just sat there and say you value the peak 20%.
Because like I told you, Jordan, in my opinion.
But the longevity and the prime impact was longer. The longevity impact goes to LeBron. Yeah. So why is it LeBron James gets the scale over Michael Jordan if you value peak the less? Because if you the only reason why I would sit there and say that you would have Michael Jordan over LeBron James is if you value peak just the same way as you value like the longevity and prime impact.
No, that's not the only thing that goes into it. Because
but I'm going off your scale. 40% prime impact, 40% longevity, and 20% peak.
Like if you let me explain the scale of the players, then I said.
Bro, who Mike is that?
I don't know who it is. It's probably the T's thing, the guy that I'm talking about. Like I said, I value heavily longevity. I value heavily impact throughout your prime, and I value peak a little bit.
What is impact towards your prime?
Just how impactful and how good of a player were you throughout your prime, like throughout your 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so who had more impactful years at their prime? Who had more years at impacting the league at the prime?
It's not a more years thing. It's just throughout your prime, who was better? I would say that was Jordan. Yeah, I think Jordan's number 1 in that category.
But you say how many years that you impact at your prime?
That's what I said. That's not what I said.
That is what you said.
That throughout your prime, how impactful were, not how many years. Mookie, years go into it if you're a guy like Kawhi, who's at like 6, 7. But when the guys that we're talking about both have like at least.
But you're contradicting yourself because you say years don't go after to it, but you say you go after it to it with Kawhi.
I said it goes into it certain players because Mookie, understand me. We're talking about Michael Jordan. We're talking about LeBron James here. We're talking about 2 guys who I think we would both agree have like at least 12 years of prime. If you want to say LeBron is 13, 14, it's 12. Right? Jordan, in his 12 years, was a better player than LeBron was in his, we'll say 12 years, 13 years, right?
Okay.
LeBron has played at a higher level more years than Jordan. I think LeBron's got the greatest longevity the league has ever seen, right? Now, just because you're playing at a high level doesn't mean you're in your prime. And then peak, which is something that I use as a separator, I think Jordan has the highest peak of all time. I think Jordan was a better player than LeBron throughout his prime, right? Not judging it off of LeBron or prime seasons. Longevity is not just prime to me. It's how many years you play at a high level. LeBron has that. Jordan has the greatest peak of all time. Jordan has 60% of the pie to compare to LeBron's 40% of the pie. But if LeBron James keeps playing at a high level, which would add into his longevity, if he has like a 20 years of like all NBA caliber, top 10-ish caliber, whatever you want to call it, level play, then I just can't overlook that. That would make him. Because that's it. That
don't impact winning though, Mookie. I mean, if it's not
impacting winning, how long would you say is Jordan's prime?
12 years, maybe 11, because he had some weird years, like 17 years.
Like what year? What's the years?
I would say Jordan entered his prime. Let me go to Basketball Reference to get the exact season, because I don't want to misconstrued what I'm saying here. Michael Jordan. All right, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seasons. 10 or 11 seasons. Oh, it depends. It depends on how you judge like the year that he came back. Because I think Jordan was prime then. It was a weird situation.
Hold on. And where is LeBron's prime?
LeBron James's prime. Let me get to that. LeBron James's prime seasons, I would say, were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years.
So LeBron has, and what's those years for?
09 to 2020.
you don't think 07 is his prime?
I wouldn't consider that his prime. I would count that towards his longevity, but I don't think that was his prime because I don't think he
Why
was.
Is that? Why is that not his prime?
Because I think come around to 09, that's when he took the crazy defensive jump, and that's when he started to become a better shooter-ish. He became more polished. So I would say 07, 08, not necessarily his prime year.
So why don't LeBron James edge Jordan in the prime? Because he sustained it longer. Why? Because you do value longevity.
I do.
Okay, so why you won't edge it to LeBron in prime? Because LeBron sustained it longer in his prime years while playing at that top 2 to top 3 level.
Yeah, he first he had it, in my opinion. He has Jordan by what? Maybe 1 year. If you want to say 2, fine, 2. But like I said, when we're talking about two players who have both played 10 plus years of prime, and the difference between the 2 prime years is only 1 or 2, and you can say Jordan easily is due to just simple circumstance. If you use context, Jordan would have been undoubtedly in his prime the year that he retired. Then I'm still counting the 17 games that he played as prime Jordan, even though he played 17 games and he wasn't quite the same player, right? Because I think that if you add the context to it, they both have similar amounts of prime seasons, right? That's why when it comes to Jordan, it comes to a little bit of context. Also, it's not simply based off of how many years is it. If it's both relatively similar, then
you do it for Kawhi. You sit there and said, look, Kawhi doesn't have the amount of years in his prime years.
I said if it's similar, Kawhi is not similar to these guys. Kawhi, 7, maybe 8 years of prime compared to Jordan and LeBron, who both have 3.
So what is it? Is you measuring off of years, or you measuring off of how you perform as a player?
It depends on the players.
And I'm asking for Michael Jordan, LeBron.
Are
you measuring for years, or how you measure them as a player in their primes?
It depends on the player.
For Michael Jordan, LeBron, how do you do it?
How good were you in your prime?
I said when you compare LeBron James and Michael Jordan primes, how are you evaluating how impactful they were in their prime?
Since the two players have similar years that I'm looking at when it comes to that category, because it's similar, it's 1 or 2 years. I'm looking at how good were you in your prime for those two players. If you gave me LeBron and Kawhi, then I would say LeBron because he has 5 more years on Kawhi or 4 more years on Kawhi.
Okay, so you think that Jordan's prime is better than LeBron?
I think Jordan in his prime, yes. I would say I would take Jordan's prime over LeBron's prime. Prime seasons, yes.
Hold on. So if you think that Jordan is ranked higher off of his prime, and you think Jordan peak is better, then
because if LeBron gives me 2 straight, because Mookie, if LeBron
you basically sitting there saying Jordan edge him out in prime, he edge him out in peak.
Yeah,
you're basically willing to so that's like, what is that, Ghost? That's like 60. That's 60 to 40.
That's 60% of the pie. Yeah,
that's 60% of the pie.
I'm not agreeing on that shit that he's saying.
That's 60% of the pie that Michael Jordan is edging him out.
Yeah,
you're willing to go to the degree of sitting there and saying that if LeBron James has 2 more years of longevity, right?
Yeah,
that overdoes what Jordan takes over the 60% of pie that he's provided.
The reason that it would is because LeBron James would have done something that no other player in NBA history can say they did, which is play at around 2 decades of straight top 10 All-NBA caliber play. No player in NBA history has ever done.
So why you don't just value longevity the highest degree out of the way that you rank players then?
Because LeBron James is no one else is doing what LeBron James is doing for me to value.
Okay, and I'm asking you, why won't you value longevity higher? Because there's no point of you just sitting there saying, oh yeah, 60%, 40% is fucking goddamn. Hold on. 40% is prime impact when you know Jordan has better prime. You just admitted to sitting there saying that. Then 20% is peak, and another 40% is longevity. why you want this put longevity as your highest measuring stick on the way that you value players? Because you cannot sit there and just sit there and say that it's only going to be applicable to how we doing this LeBron James and Jordan stuff, but it has to be applicable to the way that you fucking evaluate players. Because if you don't do that, then you be listed as inconsistent.
Mookie. Here's why I can't do that.
Hey, may I ask you a question? P5, a serious question. Before you lose your frame of thought, let me ask you a quick question.
All right, for sure.
You said because you talked about prime, talked about peak, right?
Yeah.
What greatly affects your prime and your peak? Would you not say competition has a lot to do with that?
When it comes to you as an individual player, no, I wouldn't. No.
What?
No.
So if I had no competition, wouldn't my peak look better in my prime?
Were you a better player than the other guys?
No. Because there's no other athlete that can even rival me. There are white shooting guards out there guarding me. There are white boys out there trying to defend me. We know they ain't got no athleticism. There was no Kawhis in the league. There were no Bruce Bournes, those kind of players, those athletic big wings. They don't exist at this time, not the athletic ones. So you don't think that's gonna make your prime and your peak look better?
I don't know what Ghost sounds talking about. But
He's lying. The Pistons were white boys. The Knicks weren't white boys.
Yeah,
I don't know. Stop lying, Go. You're lying, bro. You're lying.
Jeff Horner said.
Gary Payton and fucking Sean Kemp were black. Carmelo was the fucking
they weren't guarding Jordan.
You're lying, bro. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. Who was Jason? Oh, okay, cool. Who was JJ Barrera then?
Can I answer his question though? Because
who was JJ Barrera? Ghost Town.
Man, JJ Barrera wasn't guarding him. The Matrix was.
Real quick,
JJ Barrera,
one of the most greatest athletes to ever play basketball.
He was guarding him.
Athletic freak. Talking about some damn
P5.
Jason Terry.
P5. If you willing to sit there and say, let me say this real quick. If you willing to sit there and list those criteria of 40% prime, 40% longevity, and 20% peak, then you must think that Michael Jordan prime was so impactful and so flawless that it overshadows what LeBron James brings to his longevity. But if you wanted to put it just 2 more years, then you might as well just value longevity more than what you value prime, more than what you value peak then. Because if it's on the same scale, 40% longevity, 40% prime, 20% peak, then you should have LeBron James is your GOAT right now.
Mookie, I'll get to that in a minute. Ghost Town. Everything is relative to era. That's why I don't compare competition. Like I don't compare the competition to the 90s competition. Okay, so that answers your question. It's all relative to era.
I know that. That's why LeBron James is the greatest of all time, because his era, the athletes, the competition that he had to deal with, way better than the competition that Michael Jordan had to deal with. Because I know that was an expansion era, and while it was an expansion era, the athletes weren't even, the wings weren't even that athletic. That's why he looked like a freak out there, because nobody.
Can you name these great players that LeBron had to go through? Because in LeBron's era, Russell Westbrook winning MVPs, Jokic winning MVPs. He went up against Tim Duncan. That's cool. Tony Parker, Ginobili, them boys ain't no problem for Michael Jordan. Cut it out. I mean, Golden State, yeah, you can argue Steph Curry.
What you say? There would have been no problem for Michael Jordan.
The Spurs ain't no problem for the Bulls, man. Stop it.
No problem,
on, bro.
Kobe got it done.
Why?
Kobe got it done, bro. Why would MJ not get it done?
It could be argued that Kobe better than Mike. What you mean?
Why would MJ not get it done?
You can argue Kobe better than Mike. What you mean?
You can argue that.
Yes, the hell you can. I ain't never seen Michael Jordan score 80 points.
You can't.
I seen. Hold on, I seen Kobe win championships without Scottie Pippen. So we can argue that that's right. If you want to argue, you can argue that Kobe better than his ass.
But can y'all stop? Can y'all stop? Because I'm trying to have this conversation with P5 because it's like I feel like P5 is being inconsistent in like he's to me is like shifting the argument. Like shifting it, like the emphasis on like longevity, because if his initial argument is that prime impact seems to give more weight, right, and that's why Jordan is over LeBron James in the GOAT debate, even though LeBron James has a better longevity than him and stuff. Then but however when you sit there and say that Jordan is gonna fucking goddamn or LeBron would surpass Jordan if he plays 2 more fucking years. And you said at a top 10 level. That's what you sat there and said.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you're shifting the argument.
I don't think
You basically trying to like shift it to the way that it.
Because Mookie. First off, the way I rank players, I answered your question. The way I rank players is not based off of pie. It's not based off what percentage of the pie. That's not how
I said. How do you value? I said, how do you value players? What are your argument in the way that you value players on determine who's a top 10 player? And you sat there and said
it's based off of overall. I value players based off of their impact in their prime. How long were they able to sustain super high level play, which I would say is like maybe top 10, 15. It depends player to player, but we're talking about Jordan and LeBron. Their standards are top 10, top 5, and top 15 players, right? Depending on what stage of their career that they're in, right? And when it comes to like a guy like John Stockton, the standards are obviously different, or a player like Chris Paul, the standards different, or Kawhi even, right? And then I use peak as a separator. Peak is a separator for me in terms of
P5. This is the thing that you're not understanding. If the prime impact is valued at like 40%, and you think Jordan's prime is better than LeBron James, to sit there and say it shouldn't be easy for LeBron James to surpass Michael Jordan solely by adding just 2 more years at high level play, unless if you value longevity that's initially stated in your the pod that you've said there and created.
How close do you? If I have Jordan at 10, which would mean he's the GOAT, where do you think I have LeBron at? If I have Jordan as a 10, which means he's the GOAT, where would I have LeBron at?
In like what aspect are you talking?
On a scale of 1 to 10, if I have Jordan as the GOAT, which would be Jordan's a 10, he's the GOAT. Where do you think I have LeBron at?
10.5? I don't know.
No, I would also have him at a 10. That's how close I have these two guys. I think LeBron James is right there.
Okay, but what we trying to do is you trying to find the separator between the
separator
two.
For me.
And hold on. And if you think that the separator is just LeBron playing 2 more years, then you should value longevity a lot. That's just shifting goalposts and being inconsistent and moving the levels of what you value in
separator. Mookie, let me give you the separator. LeBron James has a top 3 prime of all time. He's right there with Michael Jordan. LeBron James has a top 3, 4 peak of all time. He's right there with Michael Jordan. LeBron James has by far the best longevity the NBA has ever seen. That is why I have LeBron as number 2, arguably number 1. I could have LeBron as my GOAT, but for LeBron to truly separate himself from everybody else in NBA history, including Michael Jordan, which I think is right there with Jordan still, if LeBron gives me 2 more years of great all-time NBA caliber play, that would be a full 5 seasons more of high impact play.
Then why you just won't value longevity? You're shifting the emphasis on longevity to P5. You cannot sit there and say that your initial argument is prime seems to give it more weight and 40% of your claim of prime. Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. You cannot sit there and make the claim and sit there and saying that Jordan's prime is superior than LeBron. But even though LeBron James his career has sustained it, right? But Jordan prime, you can't sit there and say that LeBron James, all he has to do is give 2 more years to make it easy for him to surpass Jordan's prime. That doesn't make sense. If you want to be, hold on, P5, stop cutting me off. If you want to be fucking goddamn consistent in the way that you judge things, you should sit there and emphasize that longevity carries more weight, which make it a logical reason why LeBron James is over Michael Jordan. If you value longevity, and if you
right there,
why you keep on over talking me, bro?
I'll have another, because you've been over talking me, Mookie. Come on.
No, because you're not being consistent in the way you judge things.
So let me
you can't sit there. You're just shifting. You're just moving the goalposts in the way that you evaluate players.
Let me ask you a question. I'm not going to troll about him anymore. Let's talk about Karl Malone for a minute. How many, based off of what I think longevity is, how many years do you think Karl Malone has?
You said Karl Malone?
Yes.
Shit. How many years he got? I would say Karl Malone has
playing at a high level, top 10 level, whatever you think Karl Malone's standard was. How many years does he have?
He played. First of all, he played like 19, 18 seasons.
20 years. Yeah.
And he averaged 25 points per game. Even if it's 17 seasons, putting up 20 points per game, played over 1,400 games.
So you say
so by your 40% longevity, which goes into Karl Malone.
Now let's compare.
I say his prime is from like 87 to 2002, which is 15 years.
Now let's compare him to, no, wait. Let's compare it to Michael Jordan. By that logic, Karl Malone has better longevity than Michael Jordan, right? Right?
No.
Why does he not?
Because Jordan played. Because this is the thing. Jordan's prime years was more impactful.
No.
Or just better.
Okay. By my logic, by what I've been saying, longevity does Karl Malone have better longevity than Michael Jordan?
Touchdown. Hey man, we're gonna do about that game tonight. They're not gonna put it on YouTube.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm about to watch it. I'm not gonna play back. Right. Jordan's prime from 87 to 98. That's about what I would say, like 80. What would you say, like 11 years? And then you said Karl Malone prime from like 90. What would you say his prime is? 15 seasons. So 1987 to 2002. So yeah, Karl Malone longevity would be better than Michael Jordan.
Okay. So with that being said, should I then have Karl Malone over Michael Jordan all the time?
If you value longevity, absolutely.
By how I've ranked players, should I have Malone over Michael Jordan?
Yes.
Here's why I can't do that. Because Michael Jordan has a far better. It was far more. Well, I'll say this: Michael Jordan was a far better player in their primes, and Michael Jordan also had a far higher peak than Karl Malone. That's the gap between Karl Malone and Michael Jordan for me. Jordan was a far better player in his prime than Karl Malone, and Jordan was a far better peak. Different tiers, right? Even though Karl Malone had his better longevity, I think he has far better longevity, right? But the difference between Karl Malone and LeBron is that LeBron James is right there with Michael Jordan in both of the other categories, and he also already has, and he already has far better longevity than Michael Jordan.
But if you put an emphasis on longevity that you're doing for LeBron, saying that he needs 2 more years to put him over,
it's not.
If you listen, if you're putting the emphasis, if you putting the emphasis on longevity is the reason why old boy is going to be better than Michael Jordan as well, then you should do that for Karl Malone and fucking Jordan. Because if Jordan has a better peak than Karl and has a better prime than Karl, even though LeBron James has a better, even though Michael Jordan has a better prime than LeBron, or also have a better peak than LeBron, why can't you sit there and do that between Karl Malone and Michael Jordan and just value longevity that much?
Because there's gaps to everything, Mookie. And when it comes to me having LeBron as my GOAT, if he does what I said I think he has to do, it's not just based off of the longevity. I don't then just throw out the prime and the peak.
It is based off of longevity.
Talking me, Mookie, stop. You're over talking me. Because when it comes to LeBron, I'm not just taking into account LeBron's longevity. It's his longevity plus how good of a player he was in his prime, which is right there next to Michael Jordan, plus how great I think LeBron was at his peak.
Is Jordan better?
Jordan was better, but not by much.
Jordan was better in his prime.
Yeah. Jordan was better.
Okay. Who was better at his peak?
Not by much. When you take
who was better at his peak?
Longevity. When you add the
who was better at his peak? Who was better at his peak? Who was better at his peak?
Huh?
Who was better at his peak?
Slightly Jordan. Slightly
Jordan.
Slightly Jordan. Jordan is not.
What the fuck?
Jordan is not this player Jordan is not this untouchable player that you guys make him out to be. He's not untouchable. Jordan was not a 10. Everybody else is an 8 or below.
Yes, he was. He had the highest peak of anybody in NBA history.
Michael Jordan, LeBron James at his peak is not that much worse than Jordan at his peak.
Yes, he is.
No,
he is.
Not. And that's
he was nowhere near as a caliber defender.
If Jordan was a 10, LeBron was a 9.5 or a 10 as well.
No. Okay, so LeBron had the better peak and he had the better prime. Jordan had the better peak and had the better prime.
And guess what?
Out of that whole scale that you evaluate players, Jordan should be over there. But what you did is you shift the evaluation of longevity compared to peak and prime, and you sit there and added 2 more years to put LeBron James over Michael Jordan. So I ask you just not to be getting cooked and not, be consistent in the way that you evaluate players. You should sit there and say that I value longevity the most while also putting the factor in prime and putting the factor in peak.
Because you're not understanding what I'm saying, Mookie.
Because if LeBron doesn't have a better peak, he doesn't have a better prime than Michael Jordan. The only case you can make LeBron James being better than Michael Jordan is longevity. But if you value that the most and you're consistent throughout the board, then that's fine. That's you shift the goalpost and valuing peak over longevity. But the thing is that Jordan also have it as a peak and he also has a prime.
But Mookie, here's what you're not understanding though. You think Jordan had a far better prime than Michael Jordan or than LeBron James. You think Jordan had a far better peak.
That's not what I think.
Okay,
that's
okay. Well, we just got into an argument about.
But that's what you think though.
Higher peak. No. Because I think
the way that you scale it, 40% prime, 40% longevity, 20% peak. So if it's 40, if it's a scale,
not just a scale.
Jordan percent takes 60% of the pie.
James is right there. Here's what I'm saying. If LeBron James,
this nigga confused, boss.
You're not confusing me. You're the one that's confused. You can't.
No, you're confusing, bro.
If LeBron
you don't know how
James,
the scale works.
If LeBron James is right there with Michael Jordan in terms of prime, I'm talking about 1A, 1B, which is essentially what it is, or 1C, depending on who you have. 1A, 1B. If in their peaks, it's another one.
He dropped that interception.
If it's a 1A, 1B situation in terms of their peaks, they're right there next to each other. If LeBron James' longevity is a 10 and Jordan's is like an 8 compared to LeBron, that is a massive gap in the longevity when the gaps in the peak and the gaps in the how good they were in their prime and how impactful they were are both small as hell.
And that's why we sit there and fucking got me on.
That's where we disagree.
That's why we sit there and make a scale. The scale is meant to balance the aspect of greatness. I just told you awarding players with consistency over the time while still valuing peak performances, while still valuing longevity. So if that's why we do the scale. We can't just sit there and say I'm gonna value one thing and do like that. I say how you scale it out of a whole fucking pie, and how you scale it as a pie. 40% peak, 40%, 20% peak. You can't just do it 40% longevity and 40% prime. If you value that, then
can't do it out
Michael Jordan, LeBron James should be your GOAT.
Out of a pie, Mookie, because when you're ranking players, Mookie, like all-time players, not just two like we're doing, can't do it out of a pie. Because eventually, if we're ranking a top 10 players,
we're scaling things. We're scaling. If we're scaling something, if we're scaling something, that means that if you value, I asked you P5, what things that you value in a GOAT? What things you value? You told me 40% prime, 40% longevity, 20% peak. That's what you value. That's what you value. You didn't add, oh yeah. Well, put a little 10% in accolades, put 10%. That's what you value as a player. So when you value that as a basketball player, right, and you sit there and make those skills and make those things that how you define a player, LeBron James should be your GOAT because he fixed all those criteria much better than Jordan. The prime is. If you sit there and say that the prime is relatively close, and if you sit there and say the peak is relatively close as well, but you say the longevity gap is so massive, then bro, he should be over Michael Jordan.
And it will be in 2 years. That's what.
Why would it will be in 22 years when LeBron James has much better? LeBron James has played longer than Michael Jordan by a huge margin. LeBron James has more prime years than fucking LeBron James by a huge margin. So why isn't it taking? Why is it? Also, he has more longevity, statistical stats, and statistical dominance better than Michael Jordan. Why does it have to take 2 more years for you to sit there and do something that you already know? I don't think 2 more years. So we should sit there and say, oh yeah, LeBron get 2 more years. He's over LeBron. He's over Michael Jordan because his sustainability and longevity. He should do it right now because he's sustained it longer than Michael Jordan.
Because Mookie, that's how I'm deciding to scale it, Mookie. He needs to do
and that's how you're being inconsistent.
He needs to do it for 2 more years. That's the GOAT, in my opinion, Mookie.
And that's how you're being inconsistent.
That's not.
He don't have to win, huh, people? He don't need to win, huh? He just need to be on the court for 2 more years.
That's how I'm scaling. He needs to do it for 2 more years. It will be unequivocally the GOAT, in my opinion. Unequivocally.
Hey, Ghost. You gonna watch the preseason?
Yeah. What's up?
You gonna watch the Lakers preseason tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow? You had a schedule in the playback, right?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
Yeah, I'll probably hear y'all when y'all go on, because unless I had a headphones in or mute, but I'll probably hear you and then I'll join. Shit, I'm about to go get something to eat now. I'm watching this damn Tampa Bay Atlanta game. Tampa Bay, man. Atlanta defense is just porous right now.
Yeah, I'm out too, man. All right, fellas.
Yeah, I'm out, Chad. I might get some. You know what I'm saying? I just had to.
Let's go ATL. All right,
I had to put P5 on this stupid ass logic. But yeah, man, salute to y'all, man. Basketball season on here. We're gonna be on more on StreamYard. Make sure y'all subscribe to us on Playback. I'm out, gang.